The cold winds of Icewind Dale are unrelenting, as is the everlasting night. We find our group at the base camp at the bottom of Kelvin's Cairn, where they have retrieved Garrett from his frostbitten potential tomb. The group is debating on how to proceed as Garrett begins to wake.
Uh-oh.
What?
We still have to get back.
It's getting
What's
colder.
going on? What's going on?
What did you say? Uh-oh. Ray, you said uh-oh. Why did you say uh-oh?
So I don't know if it was the we just been through a lot. I just checked the weather. I know you guys know there's a blizzard coming, but it's gonna be here in like an hour or two. I don't think we can get back to town to Cairn in time. It's like
What happened? How did we get here? Did I pass out?
yeah, you passed out. Welcome back.
Yep.
Super passed out.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, Cheppy, you look different. Your face.
Cheppy doesn't feel different. Cheppy feels the same. Is Frog okay? Cheppy takes Frog down from her head and looks over him. Cheppy fine.
Your eyes.
Cheppy's eyes weird. Is Cheppy going blind?
No, it's...
Well,
You tell
can
us. Can
see.
you still see?
Cheppy
Right?
sees fine. You're freaking Cheppy out. Is Cheppy gonna die? Cheppy doesn't want to die in this snow.
Chippy, it's okay. Give me
I
one
put a-
second here. Just come here. Just 1
I
second.
just put a hand on her shoulder and I like look closer and it's kind of beautiful, dark, but beautiful.
Are
Cheppy
you
has
in league
green
with
eyes.
demons, Cheppy?
Oh, I'm gonna start back on the way. I don't
Cheppy's
do
not a
anything
demon.
with demons.
Are you in league with demons?
Cheppy doesn't hang out with demons, but there's demons in the Fae, but there's demons everywhere.
There's demons everywhere?
Wait.
What?
Not everywhere, but there is demon magic, and demon things could be all a part of who. Chippy, please come here. I want to, and I'm going to wave the lantern around Chippy just to see how the lantern reacts, because I haven't seen it react yet, and I want to know what it does.
I want to cast Divine Sense.
I kind of lean close to Moonbrook and ask her, have you ever seen this before? Or anything like it?
So, there's a few things that people are doing here. Let's just figure out what's going on for each. Leoric, you light the lantern. Unfortunately, there is no change. You see the familiar light that you normally see. Teriel, you use one of your charges of divine sense that you get per long rest, and I would like you... Let's see. I think what I'd like for you to do, because what this does is this allows you to know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You sense nothing at first, but I'd like you to make a roll for me as well. Give me an Arcana roll. You thought for the barest second that you sensed something, but it's gone.
Cheppy gonna die?
Well, we're all gonna die.
I don't think you're going to die. Well, not because of it's that you have quite a complexion change in your eyes and around them.
Is
So
Cheppy
you
getting
don't-
what they call frostburn? Is Cheppy gonna die?
You know what? Actually, maybe a little bit. I've seen skin like go like that shade of.
But I don't think you're going to die. You're not going to die.
I've never
not
seen
yet.
it there before, but I mean, you know.
Your face
sure
is not
that
cold.
looks like
Your-
frostburn.
Cheppy feels kind of cold, but her butt's not cold. But the rest of Cheppy is like a little chilly. There's about to be a blizzard. We're gonna die, so maybe
Okay.
Cheppy is.
We're not going to die, Chippy.
Wait,
Okay.
wait,
We
wait.
have your grace
Why,
ever so-
why have we come down the mountain? My charge, they're up the mountain. I chased. I was able to get the Yeti's attention, and it attacked me, but the rest are still up there.
Right. So, as much as I would love to head back to town, I don't think we're gonna make it before this blizzard hits us. If we get caught out in this, we're dead.
All right, so we have to go up then?
Well, I don't know. Garrett, are there any other caves? Was there just the one cave? Did you see any other alcoves, anything like that?
No. This is one of the only safe passages up the mountain.
Doesn't seem particularly safe, but it might be our only option.
It's probably your only option. It's going to get colder before it gets warmer, and it's going to get darker before it gets lighter, and it's going to get very, very heavy in snow before it gets clear again. So it's probably good to, if we maybe make our way to some sort of settlement shed, some sort of a cave or something. But
So
I
How
do not.
far are we from the cave?
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
It's
We're-
up
we're
the
actually-
mountain.
yeah, are we actually considering this? There's a fucking Yeti that lives in there.
But there's also a blizzard out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's either death or death. So
At
I
least
guess
we can
it's-
fight the Yeti. We can't fight a blizzard.
I don't know. I don't know how much I can fight.
Cheppy doesn't know if she can fight either.
No, we stay here.
We can't stay down here and die. We can't go back and die. We have to look at our chances here. I might be in full steed, but I have spent all that I can spend saving Leoric and everyone else that I could. So, we either make camp where their old camp is, or we just try our best to sneak in a cave for a bit and don't disturb the Yeti. Get some rest, and then decide what we're gonna do.
Can we make camp at base camp?
No, not with the blizzard. There's just not enough protection, even right up against the mountain here. There's no
the
way.
three of you.
What if we pile snow up?
I think the three of you. Well, actually, everybody can make a survival check.
Ooh. Oh, and I have a question for Garrett. Hold on.
Wow. Okay. Do you get extra survival checks? No. Okay. There's just so many of you. It's not. Yeah, I think basically everybody except Leoric and I have no idea who Proxy is, but I think that's Cheppy.
Oh.
Why did it change?
You have to change it in the gear at the top right on Roll20 and save name.
Don't feel bad. It happens to all of us. Thank
It's
you.
okay.
It did happen.
When you consider the blizzard, you can probably weather it. It's much safer not to move during a blizzard. There's a lot of bad things that can happen if you try to move during a blizzard.
Okay.
If you were to camp here, the only way you'd be able to do it is in a tent, and if you tried to light a fire, 99% chance it's going out.
We
So
have
it would
tents.
be extremely,
Initial
extremely
bonfire.
cold.
Unless
Garrett.
it's a Chappy fire.
It's a chippy fire.
Yeah, but the chappy fire might burn the tent. Garrett, how far back was the Yeti in the cave?
I don't know. We encountered it outside the cave.
Oh,
How big was it?
Bigger than your friend there. He points to Nissa.
okay.
Much bigger.
Well, we can't fight. I think we can all agree that we can't fight.
We need to rest before we fight again.
So
Moonbrook, do you think it's safe to camp out down here?
I mean, I'm just,
With your survival
know.
checks, I think, again, everybody except Leoric and Chappie would know. There is no real safe place except some place that's like
Shelter.
well sheltered, yeah.
yeah, the problem is that wherever we go is not safe, whether it be in the cave or it's out here. So, I don't know. I don't know. But we need to make a decision fast because
Yes.
it is coming.
We definitely need to make a decision. Look, he's awake. He's not gonna go back silently. We might have to put him out.
We
And
won't make it back anyway.
whoa, did he hear it?
then we may have to go up
He definitely
where he
heard.
wants to go anyway.
Oh shit.
I will. I do have.
What
I
do
do
you
have
mean, put
reason.
me out?
Well, lay you to rest so you can get more.
You're going to kill me?
No,
absolutely
no,
not.
no,
We
no,
have
no.
methods of
Chappy will just put you to sleep again. I mean,
Not again.
Chappy will just cuddle you to sleep.
Yeah, yeah. Because she's so furry, it's like a blanket. I don't know.
Very warm. Chappy's very
Leoric,
warm.
did you
I
an
have a
idea?
husband, madam.
Chappy's not into humans.
We're trying to get you back to your husband, sir.
I wouldn't
It's
be able
okay
to
if it
face
is.
him if I left them behind.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't leave them behind and Chappy did. You can blame Chappy.
He looks around at all of you. And he says, I can't leave them.
All right,
Well,
what
then
cave it
fucking
is?
go. Go.
Wait, okay, if we're gonna go to the cave, I don't have a great idea, but I have an idea.
Oh, lovely.
But that sort of depends on Garrett. Garrett, so how high up is the cave?
Well, the path where you found me, there's a bit of a climb right after that. And then, not far past the climb is where you would find the cave. He starts to point towards the mountain and gives you a rough idea. And we have some indicators here.
Oh boy.
Chappy and friends don't have climbing gear, and
I
well,
have
Garrett,
some
you're
climbing gear we could share.
Hey.
And I do want to. I don't have any idea. I don't have an idea, but I do have a reason. If we do go up there, and your friends are unfortunately have been consumed by the Yeti, well, then we will be in better luck for it to be one sleeping or full, and we will not have to be on its menu, or we maybe get a jump on it, or maybe even sneak by it.
Well,
Chappy,
okay.
could you make a Yeti sleep?
Chappy could make a Yeti sleep, but Chappy's really tired right now.
Right. Okay, so, Garrett, are there any sheer drop-offs around there? Do you remember at all? Any just like fatal drops around the entrance of the cave?
Not really. I mean, I suppose there exist throughout much of the mountain.
So, I'm wondering, we've got those dead creatures that we fought. Maybe we can use those to lure the Yeti out and just give him a little push over the edge. You know, you guys know what I'm saying?
Give a
Well, that's a
Yeti a
fighting
push
thing
over
that
the
pulls.
edge.
A little push.
Who's going to do that? Who has the strength to push not only one Yeti, but two? How many Yetis is there anyway? 2? 3? We don't even
This
know.
is pretty strong, but
I agree, but maybe even
I
nudge
don't know
one
if
Yeti.
I can fight
Well,
2 Yetis at once.
maybe 1 or 2 of us may not be able to push all the Yeti, but all of us together, maybe we could probably do it, right?
I
I'm
just want to
willing
remind
to
everybody
try.
I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. Garrett is really hurt. I don't.
Okay.
You guys will
No.
just
Chebby
sit this
doesn't
one
want to
out.
climb up the mountain just like Moonbrook. I think we have to try to figure out something here until the morning or the storm is over.
There's
could-
no way.
What if we sleep with the bodies? They'll keep us warm.
They're gonna lose heat pretty quickly. But I mean, I've heard of people cutting open animals and sleeping inside of them. I just don't know how much.
I
that's not
mean,
gonna
we do
enough,
have
like 2 of us.
tents. We could just snuggle together and hope.
Moonbrook, your hand, please. And I think if you, he grabs your hand with 2 of his and he goes, "Where is it at? Where are you at?"
All over.
Okay.
All over.
Very well. And he tries to, for a moment, like he grabs something out of the air, and it's like a purple shard of arcane energy, and it looks like it's small, like a needle. And then he goes, "Okay, well, I could try my best and help." And he then lets go of it, and it goes towards wherever any wounds are. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. When you said hit hurt, you meant hit points, right?
You can go to the core page of your character sheet, and in the center
Yeah,
where attacks and spell casting
Okay,
are,
good.
Leoric, you can cast Cure Wounds there.
Perfect. I will cure it.
Yeah, her scarves are covering up, like, they're ripped to hell, and it's covering up the gate. Thank you.
Of course. You better?
A bit. A bit. I mean,
Thank you,
I still
Leora.
hurt.
Of course,
Thank
it's
you.
not. Don't thank me. It's Azuf. I could give you a little more if you need it, but if I do that, then I will be out, and I will. And when I say that, I mean I've asked Azuf for a lot today, and well, I don't know if
No.
if we are going to go forward to a cave. I should maybe save it.
Yeah, no,
Or
save
if
it,
we want to-
please. No, I'll be
Alright.
fine.
Well, I don't think we can
All right.
get our animals up to the cave, so we'd be leaving them out to die.
Let's just stay here. Look, we have tents. We have Cheppy for fire, perhaps. We have
start
each
digging
other
then?
for warmth.
Let's hold off on that
just-
fire just a little bit, though, okay? We'll try and huddle together. What, about 2 of us can fit to each tent?
And I would like to add, who's going to watch out for the party?
I think the blizzard's gonna watch out for the party.
Yes.
Yeah.
What if there's creatures that hunt during a blizzard? We don't know.
We could
What if
take
we
that.
have a
Fire.
watch?
At this
What
point,
if
then
we
that's the end
take-
of our journey, because I can't do much if something's hunting me in a blizzard.
We can take turns.
Wait, so where are we at right now, by the way?
We're at the base camp.
right
At the
now.
base camp? Oh, No, this is fine. We'll tuck
Let's just
tuck
stay
in.
here.
Okay.
And
well,
might I suggest that no one leaves their tents, or if you have to, like, we need to feed each other ropes or something. I don't know.
Chevy
Yes.
has an idea. We could take the rope, and she undoes the rope around her waist, and she holds it out. We could take this, and everybody who's awake in the tent, you guys can just hold on to it, and then give it a yank if anything bad is happening.
It's a brilliant idea.
I have rope
That's
too
brilliant.
in my pack.
Great idea.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely. Yeah, okay.
And-
Chevy's not just great looks.
Clearly.
So maybe one person stays awake per tent, and then we'll have to do it that way.
That
All
works.
right.
Okay, one.
We have to
person
tend to
per tent.
Garrett and make sure that he's got extra furs. And we don't know if he's internally sick. He may not make it in the morning.
There's
Or
nothing we
whatever.
can do. We've tried our best for
It doesn't
him.
mean
He
that
won't
they're-
come down the mountain anyway, and none of us will make it if we try. We have to stay here. This is our only option.
What if
Very well, then we start digging, because it's going to get very cold very quickly.
Let's.
Yeah, Moonbrook's setting up tent.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'm helping her.
Wait, if we're at
Getting
the
all
base
the packs
camp,
down and pulling up tents and just getting everything set up.
if we're at the base camp out of character, there's already 2 tents here.
There are 2 tents pitched in the snow. Yep.
So we just
And there's
You'll
All
never
right.
use those.
Thank
Yeah.
you for pointing that out. I will be in the tent.
well, no,
I know usually
That's
it's
not
only
fair.
2 people a temp, but what if Leoric is with Garrett and somebody else to watch them? 3
Yeah,
of
how
them
big are
could
the
fit.
tents that are already there?
Oh,
Are they
yeah.
bigger?
two-person tents. Yeah.
But Leoric
Oh.
can get tiny. He could sit on
that's
somebody's
true.
lap.
And I'd like to add that you
Two-person
can
tents.
use your furry ass to go sit on him as well to keep him warm, as you so said, right?
Chebby could cuddle him. But he's got
Okay.
a husband.
If I am getting
Husband could deal.
tiny, I am going to have all of the room in the world. I do not request to be snug.
Well,
Thank
you
you.
know, we're gonna have to get close to each other a little bit for body warmth, but that's not gonna be hard in these tents. So, let's go ahead and set up what we need to set up. We'll figure out who's going where, and then we can get some sleep, or at least try to.
Leoric,
Right. Can't you turn into a beast of some sort
Raytoin,
that
yes.
provides more...
Would that be restful?
No, I can't. I can't do that for more than like an hour at this.
Right.
It's really taxing.
It's not the same.
No, I
as
mean, I
Leoric's
guess I could.
skills.
I could do it for a little bit, and that might help for a little bit.
No.
More
You-
so for you than
you
anyone
need the
else.
rest.
No,
Body
no, I can be a
temperature
nice
rise.
furry big thing, sort of big thing. But I don't know if it's gonna be that different than myself. So
Quickly,
However-
where we. Sorry.
Let's get Garrett
no,
set
no,
up,
go ahead.
and then we can talk about this later, I guess. I'll be first to watch.
Take the crates and pile them around in a circle around the tents. Yeah. Then we'll put the axe beak and boy inside, just in case they need to move around. But they're not going to get lost. They're not going to wander off in the snow. They'll be in the crated area. We'll just throw all the equipment that we can in the circle, and
Just
then
to keep them to get some wind
like a
off
corral.
of them. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea. I'll
I
help
just
out
started
with that.
doing it. Like, I'm like, yes. I
I'll
just start moving crates.
I'll go
Speaking
with
of
Nissa.
which, the axe beak doesn't look too good. So,
What was that? What did you say? What was that?
yes, well, the axe beak has taken
Your axe
quite a bit
bird.
of damage there. I don't think it's going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Thrak
we-
isn't looking
it's-
great.
Damn it.
He was pretty hurt by one
We
of
are
those
resting,
cats.
right, everyone?
And I would like to
You
add,
are-
it's still up there. So,
Okay. Well,
we have our supplies on it as well.
Wait, do we not break? I mean, we
No, I
brought-
thought
You
we
brought
brought.
Thrak.
Yeah, we
Oh,
brought
did we?
them.
Was it able to walk? Okay, I didn't know if it was able to walk.
Yeah,
or
he
not.
had a big chunk bitten out of his ass, but I don't think it was like, it wasn't super life threatening.
I don't know
right?
many things I can walk with a chunk out of his ass, though.
That's true. Maybe he was just sort of hobbling down the mountain.
not
Moving
to
on,
worry, I
adrenaline.
will
Rugged?
take care of
Okay.
you. I will take care of you, Track. Hello, buddy. I hope you are
I take all
well.
the gear off of him to like get him free of it and just carry it over to the tents and just keep working on the corral. I just pat Drac a little.
There you are. All right, here you go. Have a little bit of this, and I'm gonna feed him. Okay, that's not good. And then I'm also going to heal him, which also isn't so great because now I'm out. But I mean, good thing we're resting.
Yeah, you're starting to look a little tired.
And I think I will do this. There you are. And same thing happens before. He plucks something out of the arcane, and then he lets go of it, and like an arcane needle starts to stitch the wounds, and then just disappears into the wind.
Thrak is looking a little bit better.
That's nice. I'll take first watch. You all get rest.
I will
Everybody.
take second. Wake me when you're ready.
You require the same amount of sleep as humans, no?
Yes.
I won't be waking you for a while then.
I'm not injured much at all, so I would rather you wake me than one of the others. They need the rest more.
Oh. Alright. Fair enough.
So,
Thank you for taking watch first.
I'd like to clarify who is staying with whom in
Oh, that's a good question.
in the tents.
So,
You have a sled that's full of dogs. You have Boy, you have Garrett, and you have the Axebeak.
so even though they're two persons tents, could we drag a dog in for body heat? Or is that just a no-go?
You can probably fit a dog. I don't think you could fit another person in there.
That's cool.
How many dogs are there?
Including Boy?
6.
6.
Well, we have more tents that we can set up, like,
Yeah, so-
for sure.
There are 2
So we can-
tents out.
I have a tent.
I do.
I have a tent. Let's set them up, y'all.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, while we're making the corral, we'll set up 3 more tents that we have.
Do you have 3 more
And-
tends?
Yeah, I have a tent.
Yeah,
I have a tent.
Okay.
Yeah, the
So-
3.
You know, we're prepared for
Is
this.
the tent in the explorer's pack or is it just separate?
No, tents.
Oh, this
no.
is separate. We're ready. Yeah, so we set up our tents. Like, we're seasoned pros at doing this. Like, we've done this many times, and, you know, we're getting everything ready, like, while Chappie and everybody, like, they can look on in amazement. That we're super efficient.
Yeah, you
'Cause
should
we know
look at
how
us in amazement.
vital
We're
it
just like
is.
hammering down the spikes of the ropes, and the tents are up, and you guys are just like, oh, that's right. Please,
Yeah.
Please gush us over.
please gush over our survival skills.
Teriel doesn't gush over anybody but himself. Sorry.
So you have a total of 5
Just kidding.
tents. You have 5 tents. Who's going where? You guys can move your tokens.
I'll take 2
Okay.
dogs.
Basically, I think just position them right below the
Smell that
tents
out.
so we can know.
Oh,
I'm taking a dog.
I'll have Cheppy straight in the center so that she can put the fire right in the center. Can we have them like maybe in a circle so that the fire's right in the center of them?
Yeah, I would like that too. I mean, I understand it might not be possible in Roll20, but like a corral of tents and crates to circle it, like in between the tents. So, yeah.
We're like a big circle, and then the dogs can't kind of, you know, run off, and they could if they really wanted to, but yeah, that way everyone can be around like the bonfire and stuff as well.
okay. So we have 5 tents. There's what, 7 of us total?
There's 6 of
So-
you plus Garrett
Right.
and Boy.
Oh, and then yeah, that's my boy. So we can spread out. All right. Teriel, I'm bunking with you.
Just put them below
Cheppy can
so we can
bunk.
see who's with.
There's 5 tents?
There's 5 tents, yeah.
Moonbrook, I will rest with you if that's all right.
Oh, yeah, that's. But what about the other dogs?
We
They
should
can have their own tent.
maybe take one with us.
Yeah, you.
Oh, I was gonna look after 2.
I believe we can put all the dogs in one tent.
Nope.
Can't.
No, we'll have to split them a little bit.
They have 2
Cheppy and
tents.
Garrett can be
Nissa,
in
if you
one
just
for
take your-
cuddles.
A tent with 2 dogs, that will be okay. I'll be okay, I swear. I swear.
Someone can bunk with us. We can have 3.
Cheppy, would you want to share a tent with me?
Two people max per tent, and you can cram a dog in there. But when I'm talking about uncomfortable, it's uncomfortable.
I was thinking I was gonna be on watch anyway, out of the tent,
Do what you
so we
like.
can like rotate.
Oh, right. Whoever's on
That's
watch
true.
doesn't have to be in the tent.
That's
Just
true.
sit next to the fire. Is there any logs or anything around here, like broken trees? I don't know what that
Definitely
is.
not.
Okay.
You guys
Oh,
brought
that's Gary. I
supplies
thought
with
Gary
you.
was a tree. I'm sorry.
Cheppy can either stay with Nissa or Cheppy can stay with Garrett because her butt's warm and I can keep him from freezing. A Garretsicle.
That's great. Will Boy be sleeping with Garrett, most likely?
Boy is following Garrett around everywhere.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I'm free. Oh, I like that dog, but... Oof.
Cheppy can take Garrett and dog. Boy.
Yep. Okay. And then Leoric was in one of the already set up tents, right?
New York and Nissa, I guess. Right?
Sorry,
Is
Nissa.
that where you want to go? Leoric and Nissa? Okay.
I don't care. I'll take second watch.
Okie dokie. So, you all start to get set up.
There's 15 bodies that need to be put away. Put somewhere, right? Is that what's happening? Now I'm doing like the math of this whole thing.
Right, I'm trying to do this.
There's
So-
6 dogs.
You've got, there's 6 dogs. Basically, Boy is sticking with Garrett.
Okay.
He could have his own tent if you want, or you could do like something like this. If you want to do that, you can put
Okay, I see what's
two
happening
dogs in a tent.
Two
Oh,
dogs,
that's way
yeah.
easier.
If you want to do
that
that,
sounds like a joke.
whatever you want. You tell me.
I think
A Thrak cannot fit in a tent.
Thrak will probably be right by the fire.
He'll
I
be in the
think.
center of the corral, right?
Sure.
or hopefully close-ish
Yeah.
to the fire.
Okay.
Yeah, Thrak will be
cool.
with me, and I'll just lean up against Thrak for warmth, and the fire will be there.
So I'm in a tent by myself? Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's what I was saying, that someone else can go with us, because we have to take turns anyway. Like,
Right.
Nissa could have typically been with us, but...
I could,
that
but
leaves
Leoric doesn't have any dogs with him either.
Yeah, I was
anyone
saying we
with
could put a dog with Leoric, and since he can
We
shrink,
can.
it'll be less... it won't be
Okay.
as discomfort to him
Yeah, that's
than
fine.
with you, because you're large.
I'm not small, yes.
Because you're not small.
I don't care. I just want to go to sleep at this point, so...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Okie dokie.
So I'm with Grey Twin? I can't.
I
Yeah,
had
you
you with
got
Leoric,
Like when
but
you say okie dokie.
you're roboting a bit there. Nissa, I'm sorry, you're staying with Ray?
Whoever doesn't have dogs,
Ray and Leoric don't have dogs.
Choose your favorite.
then
Yeah.
Leoric, since he's smaller.
Since
Okay.
he's smaller.
In theory.
So Ray, you said?
So,
Leoric,
Oh, Leoric.
since he's smaller.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, Teriel and Thrak are outside, and Chappie, you've created a bonfire?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd just like to remind you, the bonfire...
Oh, it goes out after a minute.
The bonfire is concentration up to a minute. So you can concentrate on it and keep it there the whole time, but you have to concentrate, which means you cannot rest.
What is the how much sleep does Cheppy need for a long rest?
Minimum 6 hours.
6 hours. Cheppy needs tinder. Cheppy can't make fire while she's sleeping. So either Cheppy stays up for the first little while with Teriel to keep the fire going so everyone's nice and warm then, or Cheppy goes to sleep after. Or goes to sleep now and there's no fire. I guess we get 2 hours because the snow? The blizzard's not coming yet, so it's up to you guys what to do.
Shit.
I say you just create your bonfire. We'll try to suck up as much warmth as possible. I'll try to use my furs as much as I can and take care of at least his wound and eye, and we'll just be very close. Thrak. And hopefully stay warm.
Well, what if Cheppy just stays up for the next hour? It's not gonna change much. I'm still gonna get enough sleep, I hope. So Cheppy could just stay up and keep the fire going for an hour so everyone's nice and toasty, and then I'll go to bed.
I have Tinder, if that would help.
Yeah, but in the blizzard, it's probably going to be almost impossible to keep it up and running, right? Without constant fuel and maintenance.
I think if we snuggle together, we'll be all right.
Yeah, we're just going to have to body heat it out, I guess. Which means I want a dog with me. Okay, I feel better.
Okie doke.
All right, so I think Cheppy probably will stay up for like maybe a half hour. With Teriel, just getting the fire and like having at least like a half hour of a fire, and then she'll probably go to bed. At least everyone can be warm for that moment until the storm happens.
Okay. So, Teriel, Cheppy, and Thrak are staying up. Are you staying inside the tent, Cheppy, or are you out with Teriel?
She's probably going to stay in the tent so that she can also still keep an eye on Garrett and make sure that she's sitting close enough for body heat and stuff to be next to him. She'll probably be just like poking out every once in a while to kind of check and see, just like through the flap.
Sure thing.
From inside the tent, you're...
Did you just...
And everyone tries to stay warm and stay in the tent. An hour passes. The fire goes out. Teriel, you can see the clouds rolling out. You can feel the temperature drop. The rest of you are inside the tents. Are you sleeping? Are you staying awake? What's the goal here?
I think,
The rest of the group.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
I think when Nissa comes in, Leoric is a dragonborn. And you see he's like, he is sitting in like a kneeling position, and he has a hand on his chest and one finger in the air. And he does this for a little bit, and then he grabs his, with his finger in the air and his other hand, he grabs his notebook. He starts reading over his notes. And then he closes his finger into a fist, and then he nods at no one. And then he goes,
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh, it's very, very cold.
and he changes back into a changeling, Leoric, and he's like,
It's very cold. I was going to try to make it comfortable for you because we have to snuggle, but I'm sorry. It seems to be much colder when I was in that form. So I'm just going to have to get in close,
What?
or else we die.
What color were you? Just out of character for a second.
blue.
That was an interesting attempt. Thank you for trying.
Oh, yeah.
And I just kind of, I have extra clothes. I have like an extra set of furs and things in my pack. So I get it out and I kind of lay down and I say, come, and I kind of give him the furs so he can get under them, and we just kind of snuggle.
Snuggle up. Outside, Teriel.
I am a snorer. I'm sorry if I snore in your ear.
I'm already asleep.
Outside, Teriel, you can feel the temperature drop. You can see the clouds rolling in. Thrak is trying to do that thing that birds do where they like sort of try to compress themselves into a ball.
I'm just gonna get closer to Thrak. Look, Thrak, we have to depend on each other. Alright, let's stay
Animal
alive
handling.
out here. Oh, God. Is this Norm?
Just a normal one.
Oh, okay.
I know it's backwards,
Come on.
but I thought that was hilarious.
Wow, dude.
Thrak, looks at you, and as you try to like cuddle up, Thrak sort of pulls up his neck a bit.
Really? There's a blizzard about to come and you're gonna give me attitude? Fine. But when you close your eyes, don't be too surprised if you find an elf on your side. So he just kind of like gets as close as he can and like pulls his first horizon and crosses his arms and just bundled up in a ball and just kind of keeps watch.
Thrak begins to claw out some snow and make like a little nest almost out of the snow and wiggles his feathery butt and positions it into the snow. And the blizzard descends upon you. The winds extreme. The snow falls heavily.
How much time has passed?
From when everybody set up the tents, maybe about an hour and a half.
Maybe I'll go to the mouth of the tent, at least to keep the weather off me. So I'm gonna kind of make my way to the mouth of the tent. Is that possible? I'm not saying in it, but to the mouth where the flaps are at least like to my back, have my back towards the opening. This is better than. The training back at home. This is coming very close to that pain. So I just kind of like look around and get this bright idea to start digging in front of the tent to kind of mimic what Thrak did.
Just to be clear, which tent do you do this in front of?
I guess
Leoric and Nissa are in a tent.
Yes.
Then there's Ray and the wolf. There's Cheppy, Boy, and Garrett. There's a wolf by itself in one of the tents. And then there's Moonbrook and two wolves. Or two dogs. I'm sorry. I keep saying wolves, but they're dogs.
Yeah, I guess I'll go in front of the tent with the dog in front of it, since it's probably in the back and there's more room in there and it don't startle it. And I can probably even maybe put my body in a little bit more once I dig that area out. Nothing deep, just something to get down to. Just solid. Something that I can like feel some kind of warmth just from enclosure.
Okay. As the blizzard rages on, you can make me a Constitution saving throw, a regular one. Everybody else can make a Constitution saving throw with advantage. Okay. Teriel, make me a perception check. You have disadvantage on this, unfortunately. Okay. Cheppy, I'm sorry, did you say you were sleeping? Or you were resting?
Cheppy is sleeping, yeah.
Quick question. The rope that we talked about, I would have that in my hand or near my hand, I guess, to alert someone.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to make sure that was known and not just assume that you knew. Sorry.
Okay.
The way I assumed everyone was doing it was that the rope would be kind of like strung in, because there's like, what, 50 feet of rope, I think? The hemp rope, 10, actually, I don't have it written
50
down how
feet
much.
by default.
50 feet? Yeah, so like I see it as almost like, you know, a little line that goes inside of each tent, and everyone would be kind of either falling asleep with a piece of it in their hand or just something to kind of nudge them awake if you were to yank on it.
So, the blizzard rages. Teriel, I think we see almost like that scene from The Shining, where you look a little blue and like your facial hair is just frozen like solid. You've got your your winter clothing sort of bundled up, pulled up as much as you can. And it's all just like frozen. There's just like a coating of snow. If you're outside, I think like just the accumulation of the snow, you could actually see it like accumulating like around you. If you, I think everybody's wearing their snowshoes and everything. Or that, yeah, they're the stuff. So you'd be, on top. But if you're just standing there, you can see it like accumulating. You probably have to adjust your position here and there. The tents are viciously blown. You can see like snow is blowing off from from Kelvin's cairn itself, and like creating drifts and things and accumulating on the tents as well. And it is not a pleasant experience in any way, shape, or form. Cheppy, you are going to take 1 level of exhaustion from the cold. Teriel, you are holding things together. The way that maybe you've positioned yourself, the way that the wind is blowing maybe between you and Thrak, you've managed to stave off the cold effects, and your watch goes without incident. A normal watch is 3 hours. I don't know if you take that time or you do longer, but 3 hours have passed. And the blizzard is still raging.
All right. By the time I just need around 6 hours. Meditation. The Dragonborn told me to wake up, but God, I don't want to move. I feel like my bones are brittle and I'll just break. My hair is a mess. Sticking to my face. It hurts to move. Concentrate, Teriel. Remember your voyage, your journey, your purpose. Now stand. So I'm just like fighting myself to just kind of like get into some kind of position to be able to walk over to the tent. And try to make my way towards Nissa and the orc's tent.
Okay. You head over. You can see, I don't know which way you were sleeping, Nissa, if your feet are towards the opening of the tent or if your head is.
My head is towards the opening just because I knew he would want to wake me.
Okay.
I wanted to make it easy.
You can see maybe the scales of Nissa's face just peeking out of some of the winter clothing piled up around her.
I don't know if the Wakecutter crawl in there with her. So I'm trying to debate what I want to do. The easiest thing is to take my sword and tap it with it. But I don't want to be disrespectful at this point. God. So I kind of like fall to my knees, and I'm just getting super exhausted. And because I already had 1 level of exhaustion from earlier, and I just fought. And I was holding out for the team, and I just kind of like drape my arm over her and just drop my arm right on top of her head because I could hold it up.
What? What?
Your watch. And he just kind of crumbles.
God. Okay.
And I mean, he's not fully asleep. He's just like exhausted.
I just
Help.
kind of like I get up out of the furs, but I try to kind of pull him and put him in my place. I literally just take him and drag him into the tent and cover him with the furs that were covering me next to Leoric.
Oh, God, you're ripping my arms off. Be
I just try to
careful out
cover
there.
him.
This
Sleep.
is
Rest.
not an ordinary. I've never faced. And he just kind of falls out.
I think anybody that's like breathed through cloth when it's really cold out, the condensation from your breath freezes the facial covering. So like his clothes are kind of frozen from the blizzard. And like especially the face, like it's anytime you move, like there's like snow and stuff that breaks off. And there's there's like a thick coating of frost.
Could you please undress?
I just try to help him out of his armor as much as I can, like while keeping him under some of the extra furs, because I had a spare set of clothing, so I'm just trying to cover him with that as much as I can.
Just kind of feels it rip at his shoulders and arms, where everything the chainmail was touching is kind of like stuck to him almost, just from like not so much sweat, but like the sweat that was from the fire earlier, the little sweat that he gotten and froze to his body, and it's just torn up. And, hey, just put the blankets on me, lay the armor on top of me. Maybe it'll. And that's when he falls asleep.
Yeah, I just like pile his armor up by the entrance pretty much, so that it's not in his way so he can get rest, but it's there close by, and just leave my extra clothes on top of him, and then just kind of wrap my furs around myself and grab my halberd, and I sit at the entrance if there's room. If there's not room, then I go sit at Ray's entrance, whichever has the space. But I just kind of stay within like the entrance of the tent and just look out.
Okay.
Nissa, your scales are so smooth.
I am not cuddling with you. Don't touch
I just
me.
I hear this and I just laugh a little.
You can stay at the entrance of the tent if you'd like. You would have to probably keep the flaps open. There's really no room in there.
I don't want to keep the flaps open. I want them to get good rest. So I might close the flaps, but I hear that and kind of laugh to myself. And then I go to the tent that Ray, because it's right next to us, I believe, right? Ray's tent with the wolf. So I go to that one and just like, I sit right outside it. I'm kind of leaning against the tent and just wrap my furs around myself and try to keep a lookout. I'm resistant to cold damage, so not quite as cold as Teriel was. So, okay.
I sleep with my sword and I will stab you if you touch me again.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were Nissa. I'm sorry.
Don't touch my hair!
We had an agreement. Okay, sorry. Okay, hands off.
It's like a hair sickle that comes off. So, Nissa, you go out into the blizzard. I would like you to make a history check for me, please.
God.
Just a regular one. Okay. After a while of waiting outside, we start to have Nissa in this blizzard coming down, relentless and cold. Nissa, you start to reminisce. You start to remember. Your time where you journeyed from the Reghed Glacier to the east, the northeast. And your journey from the glacier to the 10 towns. What was that like for you? This scene of this blizzard, leaving your tribe behind.
Also cold, incredibly cold. Just to the point where it hurts to do anything, even for me who's resistant to cold. You just feel like you don't really want to keep going. You just want to lay down and sleep. Curl up as much as you can and stop. Stop walking. Stop worrying. Stop doing anything. I felt a little hopeless because I had to leave my tribe. They were in such a bad state when I left. The berserkers continued to attack us. They were men that we trusted, men that were some of the best of our tribe. And this Chardalyn turned them against us. My tribe was everything to me. I tried to defend them, but against the berserkers, it was incredibly difficult. And our leader stopped listening to most of us because one of his advisors was untrustworthy. So I just felt cold and hopeless, but I knew I had to get help. I knew I had to get more information, something, anything. If I didn't try, if I didn't look for help, I would just be letting them all die, ultimately.
I won't hear it again. Leave this place. You are not welcome here.
Am I, what is that? What am I hearing right now? Is this current? Or is it in my memory?
Is it an easy thing for you to separate?
Not really. I can't tell. I can't tell if I'm hearing things or if there's someone here. I start looking around because I'm very worried for my friends. These people have stood by me in a way that no one really has besides my tribe ever before.
The cold wind of the blizzard rests almost like a blanket upon you. The snow weighing you down, as do your memories. Please make a Constitution saving throw with advantage, as you are a silver dragonborn. You've insulated yourself from these memories and from the cold that you are experiencing now. The blizzard cannot hurt you. You are strong. Your memories cannot hurt you. Only an enemy that has bested you can hurt you. And you will not let that happen. You are strong.
I sit up and just hold my halberd up against my shoulder. Put my face into the wind like I don't care. Whatever it's trying to do, I'll face it.
Think for a moment that the blizzard gets more intense. The snow accumulates more. And you hold your own against it. Please give me a perception check with disadvantage. Your watch goes without any problems. Three hours more have passed.
I'm going to check inside the tent I'm sitting in front of. I don't want to wake Teriel because he was so exhausted. And I don't want to wake Cheppy or Moonbrook because same. Ray has proven himself to be more capable than I expected by a significant degree. So I kind of just turn my head and peek my head inside the tent, open the tent flap a little bit. I still have my halberd out and ready. I just go, Ray, can you take watch? I fear the others need more sleep.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, just
You can stay inside the tent flaps. It's all right if you keep them open. I can take the cold and I can snuggle the dog or wolf that's here.
No, you're fine. You guys will do better. I'll be okay for a couple hours. You know, I've lived up here my whole life. I'll be fine. Just give me a minute. And then
Thank you, friend.
Not a problem. Ray's going to try and tighten and bundle up the furs as much as possible for switching places with Nissa.
Yeah. I take one of the furs that's on me because I have many, and I give him one of mine and just put it on his shoulders just to kind of help him a little.
Oh, what animal did
I am a
this
silver
come from?
dragonborn. The cold does not affect me as much as you.
Oh, yeah,
right.
no, I'm not gonna argue with you. I appreciate it. I really do. But quick, get inside, close it up, snuggle up with the dog. It smells a little bit. You'll be all right.
It's fine. Thank you, friend. Wake me if anything.
Sure, not a problem. Get some sleep.
Ray, you're immediately greeted by the horrific blizzard outside.
Oh.
Instantly feels like you're naked almost. You know, the clothing that you have on feels like paper.
Okay.
When was the last time you were this cold, Ray?
Honestly, I get to this point pretty often. Depending on what I'm doing, where I'm at, can always find places to sleep. You know, you put yourself up against a rock or a building. Hopefully no one sees you. And it's something that I try to avoid. But every couple weeks, I have to deal with something similar to this. Blizzard, not so much.
This is a bad one. If you were out traveling through this, you don't know what could have happened. To you, to any of your group, but it would be bad. How does it feel to be with a group of people, Ray?
Uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. But nice. But not it's not something, it's a feeling that I'm not accustomed to. Having people that don't immediately run me out of some building or down a street or, you know, tell me to go away. Even though they, maybe a little bit they do that sometimes. They need me to shut up. And they need me to maybe not be so much me. You know, they still need me. So, you know, at this point I'm trying to show my worth a little bit. But
do you feel like you have to show your worth?
Absolutely. I have to show that I'm not completely useless. I haven't had much of an opportunity to be around people, to talk to people. The only friend I ever had is long dead.
What was your friend like?
He was a human, and his name was Tack. And Tack and I, we were, I think it's oil and water, well, as you say. You know, he grabbing my arm every time I try to run in and do something. You know, and when you're living on the streets, you grab at what you can to survive. But you know, my eyes have always been a little bit bigger than what Tack's were, so I'd rush in, and you know, if I could get that shiny piece of metal and sell it, you know, we'll eat good for a couple days. Tack didn't think that way, you know. Stealing's okay if it's just to eat for the day. Try to get some honest work, even though up here there's very little honest work. People like us. I mean, he was a good guy.
Please make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. Technically, you have had your full night of rest. If you had any levels of exhaustion, they would have gone away. Well, one would have gone away. However, it's so cold out here that you will take one now. You can feel yourself growing so bitter cold. Winds cutting through your clothing as if they're not there.
Oh. Should I ask for another one of those furs.
Please make a perception check for me.
And since I've got the exhaustion, is that disadvantage with this?
It would be disadvantage in the blizzard anyway.
Oh, so
Yeah.
not gonna matter.
Okay. You're pretty sure at some point through your watch you hear
What the hell is... What? I'm definitely gonna start, like, straining myself as much as possible to try and figure out a direction that I heard that.
sounded like it was coming from up the mountain.
Maybe that bass is cold, too.
Otherwise,
I'm just gonna
your watch completes 3 hours.
So, at this point, I guess I'm assuming that it's as morning-ish as it's going to be. And I'm going to, I'm probably going to stand up and
You
open
can
up
tell, if you are keeping track, today is the 19th of Nighthall.
Oof. Okay. So I'm going to stand up, turn around, and open up the flaps to the tent I'm next to, and say, "Now I'm about to say something to Nissa, but since she, like she just in my head, she went to sleep 3 hours ago. I close the flap, and I go over to Moonbrook's first, open it up."
There's like 2 dogs piled up on top of Moonbrook's head.
That's smart. Moonbrook, can you hear me under there? Hey, it's time to get up.
Shove the dogs out of the way.
That couldn't have smelled too good.
No, it was fine. It doesn't smell any different than you do.
Okay,
Blizzard
well,
is starting to die down.
It's morning, sort of, and the weather's starting to abate a little, so I'm just gonna go wake everybody up. So take your time, no rush.
Anything happen?
No, nothing.
All right.
Okay. And then I'm going to let me take a look. Where is everybody? So I'm going to walk over to I guess not the next tent, but the next tent over. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. So I'm gonna go wake up Cheppy and Garrett. Open up the tent and do the same thing.
Okay. Garrett
Cheppy.
and Boy are gone.
Oh. Cheppy. Cheppy.
Chubby's awake. Chubby's awake.
Where's Garrett?
He's right there.
He's really not.
Chubby lost the guy.
I mean, dude.
Maybe he's out peeing.
Oh, no, I would have. Actually, I thought I would have seen it. Huh. I don't know.
I swear Chubby didn't eat him. Chubby doesn't like human.
So you know what? We'll get back to that. That's fine. I'm waking everybody up. This is kind of a big deal. Let me, yeah, okay. Just get yourself bundled up. I'm gonna go get the others.
Oh, Chubby did bad.
And I'm gonna go over to Arterial and oh my god, I just lost my Leoric, and I'm going to open up the flap and hopefully see those two spooning just as close as they can be.
When he opens the flap, Teriel has his sword out and pointing directly in his face.
Hey, you know, friend, not foe. You can put that away.
Then back up, because you're in my space.
Hey, oh, sure. Not a problem. Do you sleep comfortable there?
I don't sleep.
I think you know what I meant.
As good as it gets.
It's good to hear. Leoric.
I'll just start putting on my armor.
Is Leoric still in the Dragonborn?
He's whoever he is.
Leoric. Hey, buddy.
What?
Time to get up. Time to wake up.
Okay.
Are you actually awake? Oh my god, you're worse than a kid. Leoric, time to get up. Leoric!
Just kick him.
Sorry.
No, I'm not gonna kick him. He's got claws right now. He might... No. Hey, buddy.
No claws, no claws.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Woo! Not a bad blizzard. Wasn't so bad, right?
So he starts to.
There's a lot of snow outside. The tents are there's like dips, you know, in the
Right.
in the roof of the tent.
Canvas.
Yeah.
Oh, and he starts patting the kicking the snow off of it.
I want to let you guys know, Garrett and boys missing.
What?
They're not in the tent, and Cheppy was completely asleep, so...
Wait. What do you mean missing?
As in not there.
We were taking turns on watch. How could no one see a dog and a man that can't go far fast? Leave.
I don't know.
Oh dear. Wait, wasn't Cheppy keeping him warm? Wouldn't she feel something if he was to move about?
You know, I don't know. Maybe, but she was pretty out. So, I mean, we all did a lot yesterday. I can't really blame anybody for sleeping that hard. I mean, did you look like you were pretty out?
Look at my hair. He just kind of like death stares Leoric. Never again.
What did I do? What happened?
You took a part of my life force.
Did I?
It
Did
broke
I sleep?
off. Do you see it? I'll have to read.
Oh, PC hair break. Yeah, that happens sometimes. It's okay. It grows back. That's sort of what hair does.
Anyway, Druid, can you track?
Can I track?
Yes.
No. What do you mean, can I track?
You can't track. You're a druid, and you don't know how to read tracks.
Ray, give me a survival check.
With disadvantage, right? Yeah.
Regular.
Oh, it's regular.
Well, no. This would be with the disadvantage because you have exhaustion.
Right. Okay. Oh.
You could probably find him.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. I'm just gonna go root around and see if I can pick up any of the footprints. Not a problem.
Hear me out. I understand that changing forms make you tired, but maybe we can get the dogs to pick up on the other dog's scent.
That's possible. I'm not really practiced with getting a dog to track another
They
dog.
seem to like you. Maybe you can show them the way, as in turning yourself into one and leading the group. It's just an idea. But if it's too exhausting for you and too hard,
No, it's just I
understand.
think it's pretty clear. Garrett's not here, and you know, Cheppy thought maybe he's taking a pee, but if he's not, I think there's pretty much one direction he went, and that's up to the cave.
We absolutely know where he went, Ray. We need to make his tracks, and we need to find them to make sure that's the route. He could have been taken as well. Who knows? Whoever sleeps through
Depending on
something
when-
like that.
Depending on when he left, maybe the blizzard covered the tracks.
Yeah, that's true
So
too.
it's-
If,
we
you
have
know, if
to
he
be.
left during that first watch there, then maybe I don't
He
know. You
didn't
know, it did
leave
snow for a
during my
while,
watch, and no one leaves during my watch.
and you're 100% sure about that.
I am sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go wake up Nissa. Okay, so you guys do what you need to do.
All right.
I'm gonna go wake up Nissa.
How did
Nissa?
the watch go?
Oh, it's great. You know, can't complain. No problems. Everything's good. How's sleep?
It was sleep. Thank you
Well-
for taking the watch.
Oh, not a problem. Happy to help. Oh, here's your fur back. It worked wonders.
Good. Is
Hmm?
everyone else all right?
No. Well, I mean, everyone's fine. It's just Garrett's missing. It wasn't in the tent, and I mean, I'm assuming he went up the mountain. I can't imagine where else he could
He
have
is
gone.
insane. How
Yeah,
would he have done that in the middle of the blizzard?
I don't know. And I didn't see anything during my watch. Ariel didn't see anything during his watch. I severely doubt you saw anything. So I mean,
No.
that he's a shifty, quick guy. I probably learned something. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, we should probably get ready. I'm not sure what we need to do, but if he went back up there, and we're gonna hold true to what we said, we're gonna have to consider going up there too.
I don't know. Let's see what everyone else wants to do. I feel like he's a fool to have left the camp in the middle of the blizzard. He's probably it's a miracle he was alive before. Now it would be incredible
Yeah.
if he was alive.
No, and yeah, he's probably dead. But you know, let's hope. Let's
Ray,
hope.
I'm very concerned about the Charlatan that might be up there.
Because it makes people go a little off.
More than a little. It
A lot
makes good people sane, rational, incredibly strong men and women lose their minds. Leoric seems like he knows something about it, but I don't know if he knows how to handle it properly.
Do you know of anyone that's been near the stuff that didn't go down that road? That didn't get a
No.
little...
I
Oh.
don't.
Okay.
I want to trust these people, but I'm very worried about what we'll find up there.
Okay. Well,
Don't touch it. If you find it, don't take it up.
okay. I won't touch the stuff. I mean, I can't lie and say this stuff doesn't sound interesting, but I won't touch it.
I want to know more too. I want to know how to make the people in my tribe sane again. I want to stop the death of my people, but I don't want you or Moonbrook or anyone of this group to die or
Well,
lose their minds.
I tell you what, maybe if and when we do find this stuff, we just take a small step backwards. Because if Leoric can take care of it, let's let him do his business, okay? And if anything happens, at least we're aware, okay?
He's very powerful. It would be worse than the berserkers of my tribe if he was lost to this. I want him to tell us more of what he knows before we go up there. Before we chance this.
Well, okay. Maybe I'll, Okay, maybe we can find out a little bit more about it. Let's just see what happens. But for now, everybody's getting up. So, let's go ahead and, just go ahead and get yourselves ready. I'll be out there.
I follow him out of the tent. Just get my furs and halberd and everything ready.
Oh, ready, all right. Moonbrook?
Hey.
Rested well, I hope, friend.
Yeah. Feel great. Where is everyone?
So, I woke you up first. Garrett's missing. I'm assuming he went up the mountain.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I
He's a
did.
fool. You were
Yeah,
right
he
about
didn't
him.
leave there in my watch. I don't know. I'm assuming he went up the mountain. I don't know.
What do
You
you
must have.
mean he's missing?
Well, he wasn't with Cheppy when I opened up the tent flap. He wasn't in there.
There's a bonfire that starts to appear in front of Cheppy.
Ooh. I'm dashing towards the bonfire.
Oh. Good morning.
Cheppy
Thank
you,
made a
Cheppy.
mistake.
The flaps of the tent so the dogs can get out. And I still just look at Ray. What do you mean? Wait, Garrett is missing.
Yep.
What about the dog?
Yeah, not there. I don't know, and neither is Boy. Like they're all together where I'm assuming wherever they went, that's where they are. So then look, and here's the thing, okay, no reason to pass blame around, Cheppy. Don't feel bad. You were asleep. Of all the people that shouldn't have noticed, that would be you. You know,
I should have
Ariel's-
seen it.
You know,
And
but
I
you're
didn't.
that's you know what? Maybe it happened during my time. I was a little cold. You know, maybe I was just a little. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't blame
At this
yourselves. He's a
Yeah.
fucking idiot. Let him go. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll let him go and we'll go back down the mountain.
So
So,
do we let him go? I'm just putting it out there, okay? I'm not.
He had all the climbing gear. How are we gonna get up the mountain to where the cave is that he's going? It's just, we're just gonna die.
We've risked ourselves so much already for him. And we don't know what's up there. We don't know how to handle Charlene properly. We don't
Well,
have
that's
enough
true.
information.
And the Yeti is kind of a scary thing. So,
No climbing gear. Moonbrook is right. We should just head back.
I
I'm
always
going.
am
And we
right.
are
What?
very close to it. I mean, if we need more answers about the Chardelins, then why are we to shy away from answers that will be staring in front of us? Why don't we figure it out ourselves, having it first
Finding
hand?
Charlene is not an answer.
Hold on
You
a
haven't
second.
told us what you know.
Tariel, did you just say you're going?
Yes.
by yourself. Or with Leoric, I'm assuming, since that's your charge or whatever.
If I have to. I filled my oath to Leoric. He's here. That's apparently up there. I saved his life.
Oh,
He
right,
owes me
exactly.
money.
Hold on, that helps. 1 second.
And he reaches in and gives you,
1, 2, and 3.
and he pays all of you 1 gold piece and 3 for Teriel.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
you two are going to go up the mountain.
I
With the
fulfilled
Yeti.
my order. My oath is done. His hiring is over. As far as I'm concerned, you're a lovely bunch. You really are. But my duties are over. Now my duties are only what I am bound to on my journey. Though I have
And what
grown
might
accustomed
that
to
be?
like you a lot.
So,
I have a mission
Oof.
to fulfill.
What mission?
Well, first, I was with you lot when I promised him to bring... I promised his husband to bring him back, so I will do that. And then after that, well, I guess it's whatever I need to do. If no one's coming, I wish you luck. And, yes. Take care of yourselves.
Wait. You go alone, you'll die. So, just wait.
Very optimistic way to put it.
It's just how it's gonna go. You know, you can be as hopeful as you want, but that's just how it's gonna go. You have no idea what's up there, with no level of backup.
As well?
I have an oath. I know you probably don't understand what that means, Radron, or the loyalty that you serve. I don't even know if you have a goddess. But, with all that I do, and all that I am, I will fulfill that oath. And unfortunately, if anyone stands in my way...
You're what?
Then I will have to carve a path.
Okay, alright,
I absolutely
let's not
don't want to do that.
We don't need to... Look, Teriel, I'm not your biggest fan, but I don't want to see you die. Okay?
I won't die.
You know not what is up this path.
I lived a blizzard.
You think one blizzard qualifies you? One blizzard.
No, I don't think it's qualifying. I think that being eaten by a Yeti is definitely a more pleasant idea than sitting through that again.
Okay.
So I would like to take the time that I have without that, the elements of the nature of this place stripping away at my body and hair, and
we could head down the mountain as Moonbrook suggests, which would bring us all to safety.
I reiterate, without trying to bring any kind of discomfort and negativity to this, I have an oath, and I will.
And what is the oath?
I oath that I bring him back.
Very well. Then we will go find him.
Okay.
I will not go up this mountain with you until you tell us more about the Charlatan. I have seen good people lose themselves to this. I will not go up there until you tell us more.
Is she talking to Leora?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
All right, well, I will tell you what I know of Charlatan. It is a very beautiful crafting material, one that could synergize and echo the reverberance of the arcane weave itself. You could work it into a very fine edge. You could also craft it into be a very light weapon itself, or maybe even armor.
Okay, stop right there. Stop right. Okay, so Nissa is saying this stuff made her people go crazy with anger, and have you seen that happen? Have you seen that happen with Charlatan? No, but you do know it can be worked for magical purposes. So do you know how to handle it?
No.
Do you have an idea of how to handle it? Say, like even an inkling of something?
Well, no. That's why that's why I've paid for this expedition, so we could find it and we can study it and learn more about it in Azul's name.
What happens if you pick this up and go mad? You have powers beyond what we've even seen. You could kill all of us. And yourself. You could lose everything you hope to achieve.
And
do you truly believe you can hold Charlatan with zero preparation or knowledge of what it might do to you?
I don't believe that I can do it, but I do believe that I have the most powerful wizard in existence on my back, and that is Azul. You see, it's who will be better to learn of how an arcane material is to work if it's not from a god themselves? I have my series that this has been dropped here is a boon for the Frostmaiden herself, but that may or may not be it. I do think that if we are to seize it before maybe worshippers do and go mad and go across and burn the entire landscape of all of all of Icewind Dale.
Right.
What
Then-
makes you trust this god of yours so much?
Well, he's given me power. You know, how is your butt, Thrak?
And as he goes over to the bird.
Yeah, Terry starts to kind of walk towards packing up his stuff.
There's just
And
like
how
a
are you feeling,
pile of
Moonbrook?
feathers that's mostly covered by like snow. You can barely see like the axe beak in the snow.
Don't disturb. Thrak is still sleeping. Moonbrook, how are you feeling after yesterday? After I gave you a little bit of the Azuz magic.
Yeah, no, I feel great. Cheppy, are you gonna let him go?
Chubby was just kind of waiting for a good moment to put him to sleep, and then we could just tie him up.
I agree.
Is
Well,
this the
tie him
right
up.
moment?
This
But
is
he'll
the
just-
moment.
Okay. But he'll just come back anyway.
Do it.
what, we can
But
take
at
him
least
to a
we can
town?
get him home with us for a little while and maybe talk some sense into him.
I don't think.
Am I
don't
hearing
think-
this? Because I'm just right
You
there
said you were
packing up my
going to
stuff.
pack your stuff, right?
You can
Yeah,
give
the
me.
tents are
I
there.
think just give me a. What's your passive perception, Teriel?
Cheppy's not trying to hide this.
Yeah, neither is Moonbrook.
It's
They
2.
don't-
Your passive perception is not 2, definitely. It's under. It's passive wisdom perception. It's right
Yeah,
underneath your stats.
I did that last time.
It's underneath
Oh,
your
it's my
stats.
wisdom?
Under skills.
Your passive wisdom perception. It's directly under your like stats and abilities, not your skills.
I'm looking at my stats on the left side. Sorry, and this module's new to me. So
it's right underneath the skills and the stats.
oh, the skills.
Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah, there's a skill box, and then there's another box. It says passive wisdom.
Tool
or
type.
Perception.
Name.
It's right above the
It's-
tools.
Right above tools. Between tools and skills.
It's a 12. So
Sorry.
it's okay.
It's all right.
It's like hard
There's
for me
a,
to.
there's
Just
a lot
pointing
of
out
information.
Oh, I see it now. It's,
Yeah.
I was getting a little box.
Cheppy's
not the
not
big one.
trying to be quiet. You can probably hear it.
Yep. All right, I am on guard
Tarian, you hear this?
and like literally have my hand on my sword attack mode if someone comes to me. I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna act like I don't hear it, but I'm just gonna kind of give a look at Cheppy and just kind of just a little, like really. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do.
Cheppy's
I don't
just
want to
gonna
hurt. He
shrug
doesn't want to
back.
hurt Cheppy. He's just kind of just like, really. Cheppy, you are here for magic, aren't you?
Yes.
There's magic up there. Tons of it. I know. So,
Just
will not
because
be
it's
any-
magic doesn't mean it's good. For anyone.
the right person, the right time. But I'm here
How
to
do
fill
we
a
know
oath.
what that is?
I'm telling you that right now.
Through
that is it.
vigorous
You have to believe
training
me.
and knowledge. Strong will of mine, wisdom. But that's not
I
even
have
the.
seen
That's not
strong
the.
men fall to this.
I understand. You've probably had. You've told us your past with it, and I am deeply sorry for what you have been through, Nissa. You're a good dragonborn, and I have grown quite fond of you. But that is not even our concern at this point. My concern is going up there and fulfilling my oath. Once I am done with that, then it's all about my mission. And if those want to join me on that, then fine. I didn't promise the young maiden about the Schwinger.
I will go with you. I'll do it.
There will be conditions, Rajan. Those conditions will be whatever I do in myself I'm giving a warning now. I do care about all of you. I have grown some kind of attachment that I did not expect, because I didn't expect to come here on such a large expedition of kindred spirits. But please, I beg of you, don't get in my way. Let's fill
And I
this
also...
oath
Sorry.
in the
I was just
ordeal.
going to...
If you come with me, I will. I'm not going to form an oath with you, but you're probably the closest thing I had as a friend. I will protect you as much as I can.
Well, I'm paying you 3 gold a day to do it. And I've also paid you all a gold a day. And I've paid you this morning, so let's go up the mountain because you've been paid. Does that make it easier for everyone?
Well,
We don't
guess
have
I'm a
the
hired
equipment to
merc
go up the mountain properly.
All right, then let's go back and then we come back here because I've already paid you unless you want to give me your gold back, and that would be great.
Well,
Actually, is Garrett's
I'm not
equipment...
opposed to going up the mountain, but maybe we could actually have somebody, like a guide, help us up the mountain so we can try to find Garrett and his friends, or Chappie might be crazy, but maybe we can get some stuff to help us out and go up there. Maybe his husband won't even want him back anymore because he picked other people other than his husband. We don't really know the context, but Chappie wants magic. Chappie wants lots of magic so she can figure out what's going on with her, but Chappie doesn't want to die. And Chappie
won't
doesn't want her
die.
friends to die.
Okay.
You won't know until you take a risk, now will you? You came
No
all
one
this
is going
way.
to die, all right? We've already made it this far, and we were told yesterday by our guide that we would also die and we wouldn't make it. But here we are, and guess
Okay,
what?
so-
Also, sorry. Yes, you
No,
were?
no,
Moonbrook.
no. I just...
I was just
What
going to
do you
ramble about
think?
Azut again.
Which I do want to hear more about, by the way. It is
Quite.
fascinating.
Well, I'm very excited to tell you about it.
Why don't we just... if we can, and if it's not too dangerous, maybe we can just get close to the cave and take a look. And just take a look. Okay? Just scout it out.
Moonbrook.
Bituin,
What
do you
do you
have
think?
climbing gear?
Actually, and I'm wondering, did Garrett leave the was there any climbing gear in these tents or anything?
I don't know. You can check. I mean, you
would
kind of
love
all
to
just
check.
exited. Didn't really look for anything. I mean,
Yeah,
Teriel looked through originally when he was looking through. Teriel didn't find anything.
I have an idea. It came to me, like Azut's magic does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, here we go. What if we were to run into anything as smooth as surface, right? And we cannot get up, why don't we take maybe snowballs or maybe ice chunks or icicles or maybe even stone if we have them, and we will all throw them into the air all at the rock at the same time, and you, Raituin, you could try to use what you used before to help everybody with the avalanche, and you could grab onto them and pull them into the wall, and then we could use those as handholds so we could climb it.
You want me to make vines to climb? That might
Yes?
work.
I do have claws, and we do have rope.
That might... Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah, let's do it.
I will only do this if everyone agrees.
Sure.
Moonbrook has
And if
stood
you don't
back
agree, I will take the gold piece back.
and she has her arms crossed and she just gives a shrug as she looks at everybody. She's outvoted.
So, are we going up?
We're going up to take a look. You can agree to that, right? We'll go with you. Let's just take a look.
Play it by ear, of course. If
if
we
the body-
see it's scary, we leave, we run. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Leoric, will you promise us on your honor that you will halt if you feel something strange,
Of course.
something dark? And Cheppy as well.
I will alert you. I will let you all know. I'm here as everyone else is.
All
I'm
of
just
us,
very curious about
actually.
the Shadowland. I know
let's
as much
all
as
of
you.
us agree. If we
Okay.
come close to touching Charlene, just take care.
Yeah, we can give it a moment, right? We don't have to rush in and just grab the stuff. Even if you did, it's not like you're gonna be able to rush back to town suddenly. There's nothing wrong with taking our time, if there's any up
course.
there. Okay?
If it's even here, we have no idea.
Exactly.
Right.
There might be nothing up there.
But I would like to find out.
Yes. Couldn't be nothing. So can
Could
we
be
go?
nothing. Great.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
So let's pack up and let's get going.
Cheppy's gonna look at the group and she's gonna look back at Moonbrook and she's just gonna like hold her hand out, kind of looking at her to see if she'll take it and go with them.
Moonbrook takes your hand.
Yeah.
I just look back and nod at both of them.
And that's a good
Cheppy's
place for
not
us to
gonna
take
let
our
go.
break. Ooh.
Sweet.
So,
Tension.
yeah, there's tension in the group. If you guys haven't done so, please make sure you follow all of these lovely people. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/rime, R-I-M-E. Go follow them on all the places. We're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break. Please hang tight, as the tension will only get more intense.
And I love all these people. Don't hate me.
Oh no. I love
Oh,
Terrell.
yeah, sorry.
Terrell's got some convictions.
I love everyone.
We're going to take a break, folks. Let the cast use the bathroom, get a snack, etc. We'll be back in just a little bit. Hang tight for more Rime of the Front. We return as the group has made their decision to head up Kelvin's Cairn. We see Moonbrook taking Cheppy's hand and Nissa following along as Teriel, Raytuin, and Leoric have decided that they are going up. The rest of the group has hesitantly agreed.
Okay. Are we ready? We got our stuff?
Yeah, I think you see. Leoric starts picking up things that are throwable. He has like maybe. I don't know, maybe he found an icy stone that he was able to, like, and everybody was packing up, he was like trying to pluck it out of the frozen ground, but finally does, and I think he's just kind of like, all right, I'm ready. We just have to move forward, right?
Yeah. I'm ready to head up. So,
All right.
are we leaving Thrak? We gonna pull? Cause there's a point where Thrak's just gonna get stuck.
Can I take one look to see if Garrett left the climbing gear on the off chance?
Sure, I think that, yeah, absolutely.
Did
You can take
anybody
one.
check? Because I don't want. Okay.
I think like Cheppy being in the tent and waking up like while she was getting ready probably would have noticed if there was gear or not in there that wasn't hers.
Sure, give me, well, it would have been a passive perception then, Cheppy. I think your passive perception's a 15, if I'm not mistaken.
It's 11.
11. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what it says on
Who
the
was I
skill
thinking
sheet.
That was, oh, Moonbrook is a 15.
Change
That's
it.
what I
No,
thought.
just kidding. Don't
You
do that.
are losing your vision. Oh
She can
no.
go check.
No, we're good. Okay.
She did it. Moonbrook's good.
So, Moonbrook, you look through the stuff, and inside this tent, you find no climbing gear. However, you notice that in the one of the tents that that was part of the original base camp here, where the one dog was staying, one of the sled dogs was in the tent. The dog probably uncovered some. There is, in fact, one set of climbing gear there.
Okay, so she brings that out. Look what I found.
Okay.
And she'll just throw it at Teriel's feet. with a fucking attitude.
Excellent. Thank you. And he like picks it up. I guess he'll start putting on the part that just goes around his chest and stuff. I don't know what kind of climbing gear is compared to like this world, but whatever he can put on.
Yeah,
he
there's
puts
like
it
a pick, you know, and you know, some like what are they called? The like the rings that you can tap into
tap into the
yeah. I forget what they're called.
Okay.
Pitons?
Not the pitons, the rings that you loop the rope through. I can't remember the name. But there's like some of those where you can sort of stake them into the rock, where you can feed some rope through. Carabiner, yes.
Carabiner.
Nice. All right. So he like puts the rings in his side pouch and like straps his shield to his back. He'll make sure everything is nice and tight. Swords to his side. And he kind of
I also feed the dogs before we leave. With
Okay.
my own rations.
You're going to use Leoric's rations?
I'll use my own.
Okay. Leoric has feed.
He does.
Oh, well then we use Leoric's feed.
And then as you do, you go, are you going to feed those dogs bird seed?
Oh, yeah, no,
So the
It's all
dogs,
the same. I don't know.
it's going to require 5 rations for 5 dogs.
Okay, use the bird seed.
Can't
I'll give
Ranger
her
and
one of mine also.
Pop out a berry of some sort.
Yeah,
I-
no, I don't always want to do that. So
My apologies.
so,
Are you not some sort of dispenser?
I'm really not.
all right. Okay, got it. We feed them.
Okay. You begin your trek up Kelvin's Cairn. And in what order do you go?
Oh, of course.
Yes, I'm eager beaver, so I guess I'll be in the front.
I'll be close since I'm expecting to have to use the entangle at some point.
I think Leoric's going to be close behind Ray and probably talking the whole time about his plan.
So I think we're going to have to, if we all scroll these all at once, I believe you could then cast a spell and then we could grab them from the air. And then hopefully we will all be in the right spot.
No, I don't know. Well,
Right.
And
it
I
might
think
not be
also
necessary. I mean, you're
leading
gonna be vines. I
track.
don't know. I get it. I mean, just in case. I get it.
Of course.
Who's next?
Chippy's probably wherever Moonbrook is, and she's right next to her.
Yeah, I think I let Moonbrook and Cheppy go ahead, and I'm just behind them, kind of bringing up the rear, because I have my claw legs. So if anyone falls, I can grab them, hopefully, and I'm just sort of backing everyone up, but I'm very concerned.
Yeah, that
do I
sounds like
have
a good
boots? By the way, just wondering.
I will assume that people are wearing their snowshoes, unless otherwise said.
Yeah, I just have claws, so
I was just wondering if it was part of the climbing set.
actually also I wanna take my rope out of my explorer's pack and like once we start, if we are close to the part where we have to actually climb, I'm just gonna start passing it to Cheppy and Moonbrook and say, just tie this around your waist and let's get everyone connected in case anything.
In case one of
That's
us
smart.
falls and we all fall. No,
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it.
I mean, in case one of us falls, maybe the rest of us can hold them between myself and Ray. Maybe.
all right.
At this point, Cheppy would cut Terrio loose.
I'm in the front anyway. I'm not going along with the plan. I'm a little bit ahead of everyone. I guess the only
So
person
just
next
like
to me is Ray
Terios turns
and Leor.
around, we see Cheppy like furiously cutting away at the rope.
Amazing.
And
Alright.
up you go. As far as the boots, I'm sorry to answer your question. There are boots, but you probably don't need them until you get to the actual climbing part, because trying to move through the snow is much more difficult without the snowshoes.
Cool. I was just making sure because when we got to that point, I actually had it and didn't just say it. Cool.
So, up you go. trudging through the snow and rock. Up and up. Along the path that you are already familiar with. You continue up Kelvin's Cairn, eventually reaching the point where you encountered Garrett. In front of you, you can see a much more steep area. Perilous climb awaits you. There are narrow ledges along icy cliffs. Ontario, you are leading the way. Are you applying your climbing gear? What's going on here?
Yes, I put on what I could around me that was available, so I didn't have to worry about spending too much time. I guess this is the part where I start to switch out my boots and then tie them in a knot and put them around my neck, I guess. I mean, and put on the spiked boots and look back at everyone. And before I climb, I get up there, wait for you, of course. Am I gonna rope down the climbing gear for you? I just want to make sure everybody's okay with this and not assume.
I mean, unless you want me to cast Entangle and we just climb it like a ladder, sort of.
Oh,
That
that's
would
brilliant.
work well.
Let's see if it works, and
All right, it's what
if it doesn't, I guess I'll be prepared.
How high is the climb?
I think that, like, let me see the exact amount here. It says, there's a bunch of icy cliffs and things. I think it's difficult to tell exactly how much. It wouldn't be straight up. You're kind of making a zigzag, and there's very narrow cliffs. Like, you definitely wouldn't be able to pick, like, 2 people wide. You'd have to go one at a time through this area. And there's, I think, give me a survival check, Chappie. Let's see.
During this, Leoric goes over to the icy cliffs and he folds his robe up so he can has a little basket like you would do with your t-shirt or something. But he kind of does the same thing. He kind of holds it up and then he starts breaking off icicles from the cliffside until he has until it's pretty much full. He goes,
All right, everyone, grab a couple.
So, Cheppy, it's not that far. It's probably 20 feet, maybe.
Cheppy could probably just jump up this mountain. Right to the top. All the way to the tippy top. Cheppy could totally jump it.
Good.
Could you anchor the
Featherfall
rope
only does
once you
5
get there,
people.
Cheppy?
So,
Maybe. Cheppy never try. I think it might be best to go with Raytuin's idea.
Hold on.
right twins idea. Perfect.
So-
It's perfect.
Along with all of this, if someone does get to the top with a rope, it will make our climb considerably easier, right? So anyone getting up with a rope am I saying it? I'm just wondering.
Are you asking
Yeah.
me?
In theory.
Yeah.
In
You could assume
in
that,
theory.
yeah.
If someone, okay. Oh,
Maybe we
shit.
should get someone who's dexterous to go up the mountain first.
Well,
Okay, before we
should-
do anything of who's going to go up, we need to have a thing to climb first. So everybody grab an icicle or a couple.
I'll take one.
All right, grab a
I
bunch.
take one also.
There you are. All right, perfect.
Ray,
Now I'm tempted to throw it.
He has a bunch of them and he goes,
Will
all right,
you do
Ryan,
your
you tell us
magic?
when. And at a count of 3, we're going to throw them all at the wall. All of them.
What if we cause a
At the wall.
avalanche?
Right. Well, we have to trust that Ray won't screw up. All right, Ray, this is all on you now. This is getting very cold.
Well, What if we just climbed up his roots?
Because he has to. The roots have to grab onto something, right?
The wall?
Okay. So, what's the plan?
I
we
can't
throwing
hear
him?
you, Ray, if you're talking.
Oh God, I was muted.
I cast silence. Haha.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I was click-clacketing. Whack. I sent you something. It was
Did
a
you?
question. Very simple question. It's going to.
Yeah, of course.
And in this setting. Fuck. All right. Okay, so I'd like to do something else and give it a shot first, if you guys don't mind.
Okay, it's getting really cold, so hurry it up.
I'm gonna
Chubby
cast Wild
creates a
Shape.
bonfire.
Okay, everybody, put it back in. Put it back in.
All right, and he goes and gathers everybody's icicles again.
I'm gonna cast Wild Shape. I'm going to plant my staff into the ground, start muttering under my breath. You're gonna see an orange glow emanate from my staff. It's gonna circle around my arms and my entire body, and everything that I am is gonna shift into a mountain goat.
Don't we tell him that we can do this, and he always says no, and then he does it.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. I'm thoroughly
Next time he
confused.
says no, I can't do it. Well, we'll just make him, I guess.
Just protect Cheppy. I don't understand what his...
Is this Cheppy's kin? Did you come from the Fae? You're beautiful.
Oh,
All right, Ray.
well, don't protect him.
Ray, am I?
I'm gonna start sort of not chomping, but going towards the rope. You know, trying to get your guys' attention as I sort of move toward and nuzzle at the rope.
I put the end of the rope in your mouth.
And I'm going to try and make my way up anywhere I can to try to get to the top of this perilous climb.
Sure.
As
You
a
are
mountain goat.
sure-footed. You have advantage on strength and dexterity saving throws that would normally knock it prone, but in this case you are climbing, and you are very good at climbing as a goat. Go ahead and make a strength check. You have advantage. Is that one of the creatures that we talked about?
No, it's one that I'd mentioned, but we never added it because I'm supposed to have 5.
Okay.
Does it exist or no?
Yeah, absolutely. You saw them when you were climbing the mountain.
No. I mean, as a little thing for me to click the buttons on.
I'll add it right now. Hang on.
Okay. I'm gonna need a name. Or is it just Goat Tuin?
I think you just made it.
Go to end.
Okay, and let me just set this up really quick here. Oops.
Okay.
I hope he's not the fainting kind.
We've got a couple of those back in the Fae. They're really fun to scare.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so character sheet, and what am I clicking for here?
You have advantage. Here, let me do a toggle. There you go. You have advantage on a strength check as you begin to bounce your way up the mountain.
Defeatedly, Leoric drops all of the icicles.
Wait, was that with advantage?
Doesn't look like it. You just had it on set for normal. Just roll it again.
Oh, I see. Sorry, that was my
Okay.
fault. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
13. Okay. So, we see Goat Tuin start to spring his way up the path without too much trouble, carrying the rope.
It seemed like death music. I think we're all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goat Tuin brings the rope up the path.
Okay, so once I'm up there, I'm going to look, while still in goat form, just in case, but I'm going to look for a large rock of some sort.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
This would be wisdom, I think, unless you have a perception skill there.
There is passive perception, but that's
Then wisdom.
yeah.
Make a wisdom roll.
Is this is just normal?
Yep.
Yeah.
No rocks that look like they'd be stable enough to hold a rope.
Great. So I'm going to turn out of the mountain goat form.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell down, "Now what?"
Leoric casts, or he frantically reaches, he looks around panicking, and then he reaches into his bag, and he puts a copper wire around his finger, and then he speaks into his finger, pointing it at Ray, and goes, "Don't do that! All right? It could be an avalanche at any time now, okay? You can't just scream like that, all right?"
Terrio is flat up against whatever rock surface he can find and just like literally has his shield out at this point.
All right, when you are ready.
I just get close to Moonbrook and Cheppy, and I'm like, I like brace my legs and get ready to grab them if anything.
Did anything happen?
Patient. There's probably some snow that just kind of like falls down.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
A few rocks like tumble.
I'm gonna lean over the edge and go, holding the rope, like trying to mime to them that I'm not sure what to do at this
Does
point.
anybody speak Druid camp?
Go ahead and roll an insight check, Leoric.
Right. What even is my...
It's not going to be very difficult, but I think we still
Or very
need the roll.
good. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh yeah, it looks like
I'm insightful.
Ray's trying to communicate to you that he has nowhere to tie the rope.
Maybe if you make yourself tiny, Leoric, you can climb up and help him hold it. Or help him find a place to put it.
He's not going to be
up
able.
again, but I feel like it's not a good idea.
Can
Well, idea. Hold on. Ray, I know you can't hear me, but if you cannot, if yes will be a snowball, you throw a snowball down, and if it is a no, kick snow down. All right? Yes or no? Do you understand?
I'm gonna make a snowball and whiff it down.
All right, perfect. So, why don't you try and use your roots and maybe create a knot and have it hold onto it? Is that a good idea? Yes or no?
I'm gonna grab another snowball and throw it down.
Okay, all right.
What is his game? Throwing snowballs at us.
Sorry, I told him it's a yes or no thing. He was to give me powder. If he was to kick powder, don't worry about it. He's going to figure something out.
I believe he was aiming at me.
God, I hope
mean,
so.
it could have been anything. The light of the wind, maybe. Don't worry, I got your back.
I'm gonna have to do that, which I don't know if this is better or worse than just using them to. So you said we couldn't. Can I tell at this point how far down they are?
Yeah, probably they're maybe 30 feet down, something like that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I probably wouldn't have been able to. Okay. So I'll do that. I'm going to put my hand, and I'm going to get a little bit away from the edge, but I'm going to put my hand into the snow and try and feel for any dirt, rock, anything sturdy if I can, even if it's like permafrost. And if I find it, I'm going to start casting Entangle.
Okay.
Once it is cast, I'm going to tie the best knot that I can.
Emerging from the ground. We see the vines erupt. Cold, hard vines start to erupt and move out throughout the area around you, Ray.
Okay. So I will I'm gonna like loop the rope through some of the vines before bringing it back around, and then tying a couple areas along the length of the rope. And though as a sailor, I'm sure I could tie a rope. Do I have to roll anything to tie this rope?
Survival check with advantage.
Which is normal because I'm at disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oops. Survival check and normal. Fuck.
Seven. You try to tie the knot, and it just kind of... You think you have it tight, you test it, and it just falls loose.
Oh, man.
After a few minutes, you finally tie a knot. However, it does take a while. You probably are all getting very impatient.
I'm going to climb.
Is everything all right up there?
I'm going to once it's tied, and I'm sure my hands are probably numb from fiddling with this thing. I'm going to then reach down and grab a snowball and try and pack it as much as I can, and then throw it down. And then I'm going to grab the rope that's hanging over the edge and sort of just pull on it a couple times, and then just put my hands up and do this.
All right, we're good.
All right. Everyone begins their climb, and you can all make strength checks with advantage.
The climbing gear doesn't give me anything extra, does it?
Advantage is the best you got.
Okay.
Advantage, Cheppy, so you can roll again.
Is
So
that
technically I have exhaustion, so
Oh,
that means
yeah, that's
I'm
right.
just normal.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
You ain't chopping nobody's rope tonight.
Okay, stupid question. How do I roll strength? Is it like
Just
strength
your
saving
attribute on the
throw?
left. Just all the way to the left, your actual attributes. You just click on the text for strength.
Oh,
Oh,
so
got
It's
it.
not a save. It's just a
Oh.
strength check.
yeah, because
Oh,
Cheppy
did I do
rolled
a save?
a save.
Oh, my
You
bad.
did.
Ontario
Yeah,
did a
people
save.
people that are rolling with the saves, that's adding your proficiency, and we don't want to do that for this.
Oh, so on the side, click the...
Yeah, your actual strength
Oh,
text.
I'm very sorry.
So I had to re-roll mine because of the fact that I actually have a bonus, like to strength itself, or proficiency.
Still.
You rolled stealth.
Oh, mother of God.
I was like...
Oh, wait.
That
where's
rope's not going to see you
strength?
coming.
I
Yeah.
don't
Strength is
see
not a
that.
skill. Strength is on your ability on the top
Yeah,
left.
your actual
click
ability
the
all
strength.
the way to the left.
Oh, I have to click on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Just as great.
I was trying to be nice. I
what
was
you
like,
get for
it's
threatening
still
me."
early. We'll allow
Land
maybe
real.
a flub here. That's fine.
I do have rope tied to her.
Yeah, okay. That's
Tied to
great.
me.
So, really great. So,
Chippy's half goat. How is this possible?
Should have goaded your way up.
let's just make sure I know where everybody is. All right. So, Teriel, you're the first to go up. You begin to make your climb. About halfway through, though, you begin to stumble. And you start to slip, and the rest of the group catches you. Because this is a group check.
Hey.
So luckily, everybody else rolled well enough to save the bad rolling people.
Wasn't that
Looking at you, Cheppy. Looking at you.
However, I would like to point out
Chippy
that
thick,
Cheppy,
all right? She's not strong.
Cheppy has fallen so many times on the way up that it has taken you a little bit of extra time. And did you ever see that person that just can't stand up on like ice?
Oh,
It kind of looks like that. Like
Yeah,
they,
that's me.
They think they get themselves straight, like ready to like stand with their balance normal, and then they just collapse. That happens several times along the way to Cheppy.
Sweet.
It's her little feeties.
At some point, though, before Leoric goes up, he ties the end of the rope to Thrak. So when we climb up it,
Thrak
we
is
can
not
pin-
with you.
Yeah, we didn't take
left
Thrak.
What do you mean we didn't bring Thrak? I brought Thrak.
We left him. He
Thrak-
was hurt.
Yeah, Thrak did not come with you. No.
Yeah, Thrak was
I
like
said I was behind Ray
comfortable.
holding, and I had. And
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
It's all right. It's okay. We don't need him. We don't need him anyway. If
Yeah.
he's actually safer there, so it's cool.
He's
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Because I was like, what are you planning on doing? Pulling him up? Like, oh boy.
Yeah, I was gonna have him at the bottom, and we climb up, and then we all pull him up.
Ooh.
But we don't need it. He's not here. All right.
So you have made it through the perilous climb, finally making your way to Ray. Cheppy is basically an anchor. But you managed to pull Cheppy along.
Then we pull Chippy up.
I like grab her and I'm like using my leg claws and I'm just like, oh.
Cheppy is an absolute mess right now, guys. She is just like drenched from snow, just like soaking her. She's exhausted. Like her fingers are cold, her little hooves. She's just constantly like shaking her little butt to try to get the just rigidness off of her from trying to do that.
Every time she shakes her little butt, I'm just like, it shakes me because I've got an arm around her and I'm just like trying to crawl up there with my feet, claws, and my arm and the one arm around her, like her waist, just like being like, all right, we'll get there, Cheppy. We can do it.
Terribly
Up ahead.
smirking.
Up ahead on your left is a 15-foot high, 10-foot wide cave mouth. There's blood on the snow, some distance from the cave entrance.
I think as we make our way up and hoist everyone. Shh, be careful. It's right the other carriage.
So we're the last ones up, I think. So I literally just like, I'm holding on to the entanglement roots and I just like kind of like push Cheppy like I have a hand under her butt and just like push her over the edge, and then I crawl over the edge myself after her, and I'm just looking up at the entrance like, oh God.
Well, that's a welcoming sight.
Well, the good news is, Ray already screamed at the top of their lungs, and it hasn't attracted it. So it may not be here.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Shh.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's okay. Well, nothing happened. If it happened, I would be mad.
I would love to scout this area. And he just kind of looks down at his armor.
Be my guest. I
But
would be here.
I'm not really equipped to do such things, but we do have someone that's efficient at scouting.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's that?
Well, Moonbrook.
Fine.
Hey, Moonbrook, are you okay with just walking into a mouth cave like this?
Am I okay with you walking into a fucking mouth cave like this? No, I'm not.
Okay.
But fuck it.
Well,
I'm here.
Come here. Give me your hands. All right. Look into my eyes. All right.
Yes.
You have made it this far, not because of you, or you, or you, or you. You've made it because of Azur. He's been watching. We have a reason to be here. We have a reason to make it. We have a reason to make it through this, okay?
And you've been guided.
She feels like the energy like surge through her. And she just nods and pulls her hands away.
I put a hand on Moonbrook's shoulder and say, just call if you need us.
But not so loud. Like, maybe...
However loud you need to. Do what you need to do. Come back.
Okay.
Right.
Moonbrook,
Yeah.
you head in?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the outside first for anything.
All right. Give me a survival check.
Okay. Sorry, let me make sure it's normal.
Okay. Looking around the entrance to the cave, you find that, from what you can tell inside, the roof is about 20 feet high, concave, and there's a sort of rocky ledge kind of situation that's happening. There's also evidence of some tracks. It's hard to make out because they've been covered over by some snow. But from what you could tell, they belong to some creature larger than Nissa.
And you said so there is like a cliff inside the cave, like
A
right?
chasm.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. And the footprints are on the bottom of the cave floor, from what I can tell, or leading in.
Out of the cave, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna move you over here.
Okay. Okay. I am going to crouch down and sneak further into the cave
Okay.
while looking around for any tracks, anything that I can see. Even though I do not want to do this.
Okay. Most of the floor has fallen away. There's a chasm that looks very deep. And all that's left of the floor is a rocky ledge. There's about a 1 foot thick sheet of ice that's on the ground up ahead.
And is there any marks on the ground? Any... Because I know
Aside-
there was blood
Aside from the tracks that you saw, no.
Can I tell how far this ice sheet is going?
Not from where you are. You can see what you can see.
Can I tell how... Can I see a back wall or anything? Or this keeps going?
You can see as far as you can see.
Okay.
There is, you think, probably a back wall up ahead. And some kind of opening.
Okay, I am going to sneak towards that.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay. You start to walk inwards. Get to about there before you start to slip and slide. I need a dexterity saving throw.
We don't see her where we are, do we?
I don't think so. The cave mouth probably angles down, so unless you come in a little bit, you probably wouldn't be able to see. You start to slide, and you catch yourself. Only 10 feet away, you see this chasm basically off to the right. Or I'm sorry, that's a wall to the right. I think up ahead, you can see that there is a bit of a chasm.
Okay, I am going to sneak up towards the chasm.
I can't see her anymore. I'm I'm going to move up a bit.
Up ahead, you can see this large swath of ice, almost like a bridge across part of the chasm. There's a smaller path made of what you would assume to be the rest of the mountain here to the right.
I am going to go the side that looks more sturdier, which is the mountain side.
Okay. Move forward.
Okay, should we all
Yep, I move forward.
She hasn't been back here in a while.
Just be patient.
Am I seeing anything or anybody?
See what you
anything?
can see.
I'm worried.
Okay, well, I think I see bones up ahead. Do I see those bones?
Do you want to walk over to them?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak over to them. I gotta figure out how many is in here, what we're dealing with.
Okay. You cross over
I
the
gotta see if
path,
this is all in vain.
the echoing chasm below the path. Below you, you see little bits of rock and stuff, maybe cast off by your footsteps. You feel that feeling of deep weight, like in the pit of your stomach, whenever you're sort of over a high space. And up ahead, you can see some bones. The floor of this 10-foot high tunnel is strewn with bones. Bits of flesh still cling to the bones. You see a head that has been ripped from its shoulders, gnawed and stuffed in a niche dug out of the wall. This set of bones looks like they belong to someone larger than a human. Give me a nature check or a medicine check.
Okay.
You can't tell what kind of creature it is, but something larger than a human.
Okay.
You see that there are torn bits of hide armor, a great axe, and other skulls and bones belonging to some other animals.
I can't tell how long they've been here, can I? Okay.
There are
I am
7
going to-
other crude niches in the wall, holding frozen heads of humanoids that have been decapitated. One of which belongs to a dwarf that looks a lot like dwarves you saw in Bryn Shander.
Okay. Fuck. She like silently panics. Her stomach still feels like it's over the pit as she's come closer to the other side now. And she moves back against the wall, like with her back pressed against the wall, like just staring at the dwarf and just trying to become one with the wall. And then she'll try to listen to see if she hears anything further down.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. These those great rolls.
It does look like there are some steps that go up ahead. You think you can hear something, but you can't quite make it out.
So far, there's been no signs of Garrett, though. No signs of boy that I can see. Okay, I'm gonna inch over towards the steps carefully with my back against the wall.
We switch scenes to the rest of the group. Moonbrook has been gone for a while. She's been gone for at least 10 minutes or so.
Where is she?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna. We could go get her. Or if anybody moves, I think we all should. I'm not sure if it was a good idea to send her off. I didn't expect her to go off and disappear. I was going to try and contact her or something. But
Can you do
now she's
that?
gone.
Can you do that thing where you talk in your finger or whatever and talk to her?
I don't see her. I have to
Oh,
see
you
her.
have to see them. You have to see. Oh.
What if we go in after her?
Let's go.
Okay, all right,
Chubby's
lead the way.
worried. She's been in there a while.
Okay,
Let's go.
All right.
Let's just go.
We have to be
let's just go.
careful, though.
We
Does
will.
anybody have a torch? Chubby doesn't see well in the dark.
I have a torch.
No torch. No torches.
I pull one of the torches out of my backpack and light it.
No, you're going to draw lots of attention in here.
We need to find her.
I can see.
Yeah, but they can't see. That's the thing.
Then they hold on to us. Okay, fine.
If you
You
can
go
lead us
ahead.
without the torch, fine. But we have to find her now.
Adrian's going to have to lead us. I have my own problems with sneaking and not only having my problems,
Take your
having
armor
you
off.
guys
I would
having...
never do that. That would be dumb. Okay,
I'm
all
not
right.
taking
We
my
either
armor
use
off.
the torch or someone with sight guides us. I don't care, but we need to go now.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Adrian can go with
Okay.
guidance or whatever,
Wait,
and I'll be in the back, and I'll...
Here, you know what?
Watch our
Better
rear.
idea. I will.
And he takes out one of his gold coins, and he holds it up for a moment, and then it seems to be shinier. But he then puts it away in his bag, and when he does, you notice that it doesn't lose light at all when he puts it in his bag. He casts light on the gold coin.
If anything happens, we will have it here. Okay, but I will put it inside here for now. Okay?
Okay. I put the torch
Emergency
away
light.
and just start going forward.
Okay.
Am I in the front?
Good
Am I in the
question.
front?
I suggested it. You don't have to take it.
No, I think I'm gonna do it.
Can you
She
see
suggested it.
Ray
Yeah.
Twin?
Yeah, I can see in the dark.
Okay. I'm right behind you, and I just, I put a hand on his shoulder so I can follow him.
Don't
Chubby's
worry.
essentially just like holding on to like whatever part of Nissa she can with both of her hands, and she's like
Yeah.
walking behind her.
Yeah, I basically have one hand on Ray and one hand kind of on Cheppy.
Leoric takes off his wooden buckler or his wooden targe and puts it around his arm and has his shield up. So he
I'm going
stays
to
close to the
be
group.
tiny bit behind, I guess, Leoric, so I can watch the rear. Just as I can
This
see.
cave, the mouth of the cave is
This
quite
wide?
large.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll be kind of
So
back
I'm gonna
to the
move
side.
you guys over here,
Sweet.
and you can position yourself how you like as you move
Yeah, well,
into the
wait,
cave.
let me put it that way.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at my vision. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right.
Ah!
I would suggest that you move slowly.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't mean to move like that. Sorry.
If you click on your token, you can use
Oh.
the up or left, or right, or down arrows on your keyboard to move
Okay.
one square at a
Oh,
time.
That's sweet.
Oh, are we we're moving in live action right now? Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's cool. So
Why
at
is
this
mine not
point,
okay?
I'm going to.
So the rest of you, as you enter into this cave, you can see that the ground is very icy. To your right, you see the wall slant upward, harsh, sharp and the cave height is about 20 feet high. Ray,
Right.
as you move forward, you can see to the northwest is a large chasm surrounded by ice.
I'm going to turn. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to. You said the right. It's a sharp incline.
Yeah, it's a wall, effectively.
Okay, so I'm just going to start moving slowly. And then I'm going to wait.
Are the rest of you
Oh,
going?
yeah, Nissa, you should be with me.
I'm trying to look.
I'm
look
waiting
out
for
you
Nissa
guys.
to move.
Yeah.
I'm just following Leoric. I'm sorry, Ray Twin.
Oh, yeah,
Way up-
so
he's way
you'd
up
be
there.
right. What?
Oh,
All right.
Lord.
Yeah. I'm right behind Ray Twin, and I've got Cheppy kind of right behind me.
So are you moving like 1-to-1 with me since you're holding
Yeah.
on to me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. And I can
Sorry,
see the diverging paths at this point, right?
Yes.
Like
There's a path with ice on it, and then there is a stone path. You can make a perception check, Ray.
okay. Let's see. Perception with disadvantage, I believe, because I'm
Just barely. Almost out of your field of view, you can see Moonbrook clinging to a wall and looking around across the stone path to the north.
Okay, I'm.
Anything yet?
Jeez. I see her.
Okay,
I
great.
see Moon. I see her.
Where? Which way?
Chippy can't see shit.
I'm sorry. Just follow me. It's dangerous.
Okay.
Hold on. And I'm gonna.
Hold on. Hey.
What?
And he kind of grabs your shoulder.
Azud is watching every move on this mountain.
I have one shoulder still on Ray and one on Cheppy. And we're still tied by rope, right?
And you've been guided.
If you
okay.
you tell me if you're still tied by the rope.
I would say yes.
Okay.
I don't think I was tied to the rope, though, was I? You guys.
Teriel
we were-
was cut off. Teriel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Teriel's
he's
got
kinda-
like a piece of like, you know, what I don't know where you had it tied, Teriel, but whatever was tied to
Oh,
you,
I didn't.
there's like
I didn't allow them to. Oh, you talking about the rope? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was just on my
there's like
back.
there's like 2 feet like just dangling behind Teriel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't
I
have any
mean-
on me, so.
I would have untied myself.
Yeah, I would have cut mine off or untied it.
Cheppy's
since
still
it was
definitely
already
tied
cut.
on.
I don't trust
So
them.
there's still rope on me and there's still rope on Cheppy.
Okay.
I don't know if we need it at this point.
I don't know. I'm.
Just can't go.
Are you going to say anything, or should I move forward? 'Cause I don't want to.
Keep going, but take care.
Yeah.
Take Cairn. Sorry I had to.
Nissa. I'm gonna like turn towards him. Nissa, there's a drop off to
Take
your
this
left.
Take this rope. And I literally, I just like give it to him, but I also start kind of tying it around his waist. Just so,
Leoric, what's your passive
Yes?
perception?
12, I think. 12.
Teriel is mumbling to himself.
Oh,
I will stop and look at him.
You are so close. You are so close.
yes. Where are we going?
You're almost there.
We are going. It's
Yes,
now.
I will. Did we find what we were looking for?
Are you talking to me?
The power for vengeance is at hand.
You will have it.
Ariel,
Leoric. Yes. Yes.
are you all right?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay,
Do we
wait,
find her?
You were talking to yourself?
Sometimes I need self-motivation.
Okay, all right. Just as long as you know that. All right, great.
Yes.
Your friends went off this way.
Okay, you go ahead. I'll watch and I'll keep up. 3 or 4 steps behind.
Very well. But you won't. Okay.
And he reaches into his bag and he kind of holds his hand out, and as if he's asking for your hand. And he palms you the the glowing coin. And he also says,
Arthur's watching you, and you know this.
and he closes your hand around the glowing coin.
I will be right up here.
And you've been guided.
All right. And just
Dude.
pocket it.
Are any of us aware of any of this?
I think that your vision is awful, so no.
And I'm in the front, so I doubt I heard anything. I was still moving forward, actually, while that happened.
Yeah.
I think Leoric was the only one because he was right next to Teriel.
I'm going to turn to Nissa and say, hug the wall. Pass it on.
And I kind of like, I still have a hand on him, but he's tied by rope now to me, and I have a hand on Cheppy. I just say, hug the wall, Cheppy. There's a cliff. Hold on to me. Tell the others.
Moonbrook. Make a perception check.
Sorry.
No, you're...
No problem. 12. I don't think you hear them. What are you doing, Moonbrook?
I'm going towards the stairs.
Okay.
Because I don't know they're there, so
Yeah.
I'm still on my mission.
Ray, you see Moonbrook start to walk up and around the area up ahead.
Guys, we need to move. She didn't see us.
Moonbrook. I whisper just a little. Moonbrook.
She's not gonna. Oh,
Keep going.
okay.
Keep going.
Cheppy turns back to Leoric and says, Nissa whispered to me to hug your maul. I don't know what that means, but you hug your maul.
The telephone game. Oh no.
Follow ball? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Okay,
Yeah, I guess maybe it was follow the ball. I don't know. Is that something?
very well. Oh, all right, I'm gonna hug this cliffside here just in case.
So, Moonbrook, you turn the corner up ahead and you see a strange sight. You see this white-furred small creature kicking something on the ground like a ball. It takes you a moment to realize the ball is moving. It looks like a halfling, all cuddled up like in a fetal position.
How big is the white creature?
Maybe the size of a large child? Maybe like a teenager?
Does it look malicious?
It's kicking a halfling.
Okay, I just want to make sure. You know, like, sometimes you can kick something lightly to see if it's alive, I guess. Or you can kick it, like, you know, to kick it. Quietly.
You can hear also
Okay.
each time the halfling is kicked.
Quietly, I reach for my bow and arrow off my back, and I knock a arrow, and I aim it at the creature, waiting for it to kick one more time.
It kicks one more time.
Oh, I let an arrow go at its head.
All right. You can attack. Now, you're at the bottom of the stairs. You don't have a great angle. However, this creature hasn't noticed you, seemingly. So, I would say you'd get disadvantage for being at the bottom of the stairs and aiming upwards, but it hasn't seen you. Regular roll.
Thank you. Okay, regular roll.
And this would count as a sneak attack because it has not seen you.
Okay, so I just click on short bow, right? And then, okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's a crit. The arrow sails out. Give me some damage.
And the 1d6.
Okay, just for your reference, I believe you have a sneak attack feature on your character sheet.
Oh, I do. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
you're
Just so you know, you just have to check that before you make your attack when you do a sneak attack, and it will add the damage automatically. So,
I see. Okay.
you strike, hitting, I think you rolled the attack twice. Click on the short bow text in chat for the damage on the crit. Because you also get another d6 for your sneak attack because it's a crit.
Oh, gotcha.
So roll another d6.
Should I just hit the... Yeah. There we go.
Okay. For a whopping 18 damage. The arrow sails out. Oh, I'm sorry. You had a... No, this was a normal roll. Never mind. So, your first one was the crit. Arrow sails out. You hit this creature in the neck. It falls to the ground, and you hear a horrific roar. Echoing throughout the cave, you all hear this noise. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Bloody hell, what did she do?
What's happening? Moonbrook!
What was that?
Moonbrook, where are you?
Make sure you collect your token first. I will be taking whatever roll you had, though. So don't worry.
Thank you.
Wait, click what token?
The token of yourself, Teriel.
Oh, right.
Token on the map and then...
Oh, I'm already clicked. Okay, I'm pre-clicked.
Oh, I was too. So.
We didn't actually get you, but I will add you with the roll that you need.
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and click yourself, and then roll your initiative.
All right, I apologize being so slow. I'm just used to the
No,
other
it's no
modules,
problem.
so I am looking. I feel so bad.
Initiative's at the top
feel bad.
center, and it's the text initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Right
How can
above
I
your
forget
hit
this
points.
ugly-ass number?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I love being clanky.
These initiative rolls.
Oh, it's
This
great.
mine's not red.
It's
We
great.
don't, we don't need to worry about initiative. We just need to worry about damage.
That's
Oh, I can
true.
do
Let's
damage.
get the bad rolls out of the way,
We
right?
need to
Yeah,
do damage before they do damage.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why you have a healer, right? Kind of.
I love that Leoric has a 0. It's so great.
Yep, I just don't act, I think. Is that what that means? I just don't act?
Just
this
like,
round?
you know what? I'm sitting this one out.
Yeah. What's happening?
I'm not bound by oath.
You hear this horrific roar, Moonbrook. What do you... How does it make you feel? Do we see you sort of freak out? Do you yell? What happens?
She immediately goes back to the wall and acts like she wasn't there. Like, okay, it wasn't her. She'll try to make herself like a wall.
With a bow in one hand.
Sure.
And like she'll hold her breath. Like, yeah, her bow, everything is like, her bow is still in her hand, like against the wall. And, like she was so happy and so sad all of a sudden. So scared.
So,
Exactly.
we are now in combat initiative. Moonbrook, you are first to go. What do you do after hearing this roar?
She'll pull herself off the wall and she'll fucking run up the stairs.
Up the stairs. Okay,
towards us?
you have control over your token.
Oh,
you can move up your speed. The stairs,
I don't know.
just be aware, the stairs count as difficult terrain, so you get half movement up the stairs. But just click your token and you can move it.
Okay. Okay. I'm hoping that the halfling stays its cover. I'll pull another arrow out and I'll...
As you round the corner, you see a very large yeti around the corner. It's standing up. As it sees you come up the stairs.
Yeah. Do I notice does the halfling notice me? It's like, because I'm going to try to tell them to move or get out of the way, and I'm going to shoot the yeti.
The halfling was kicked. The halfling is just bundled up in the fetal position. You tell me what you want to do.
Get up now and run. And I'll just shoot again.
Do we
With my
hear any of this?
You've heard
I'm
that
yelling
fucking roar for sure.
And I'm yelling at this
You
halfling
heard
to
you
fucking
definitely
go.
heard Moonbrook too. 100%.
I'm just
echoing in that
like
little corridor.
hoofing it and kind of
We'll
dragging
see what happens
Ray.
on your turn. It's not your turn
Yeah.
right now though. Moonbrook with another crit.
Ooh!
I told you I'm Lady Legolas, man. Okay, so I don't get sneak attack this time.
No sneak attack.
but-
This is not a sneak attack.
Yeah, this is a panic attack.
This is definitely a panic attack.
Nice.
Do you see the arrow find its way into the arm of the Yeti, who is enraged with anger?
Yeah. After that, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna use a cunning action and book it back down the stairs if I can. Yeah.
So cunning action, just refresh my memory. Cunning action
I can
allows you
use
to do what?
Disengage, dash, or hide.
Okay. Yep.
So I'm going to try to dash back down the
So
stairs.
it would have been 20 feet to go up the steps, and you had 10 feet remaining. And now you have 40 feet that you can move. Going down the stairs won't be difficult terrain. Oh, actually,
Okay,
they're ice stairs. Yeah, it would. So
Okay.
it would cost you 20 feet to go down the stairs, and then you have
And then-
another 20 feet that you can move. So you could technically
Yeah.
get to like there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to there.
Like
Great.
it's like having socks on carpeted stairs. You just go down.
Yeah, I'm right there. Wait, can I move one more square?
You can go one more square. As you're crossing the bridge, you see Ray and the rest of them starting to like head towards you.
And I'm like, just run. Frantically.
Run?
Run.
Can I hear her screaming? Are you
Yeah, she's screaming.
Yeah.
Oh, I am screaming.
The heck?
Where were we? Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. All right. So I'm going to turn around and go, run.
I just
Fun? What's fun?
I let Moonbrook get ahead of us, but I pick up I
no,
basically
we're not-
pick up,
right?
check.
We need to
Cheppy.
move. We need to move in turn order. It's not your
Okay.
turn yet. The
Okay.
Yeti gets to go next. The Yeti.
Shit.
I'm in a dangerous spot.
Yep.
Let's just check here. Ooh, interesting. Yeti gets right behind you, Moonbrook. And that's it for its turn. You see it's about to strike Moonbrook. Cheppy, you're next.
I guess so. Cheppy can't see this thing, right? I only see a little bit around me. So, but can I like tell where that yell is coming from? Like, is it loud enough where I'm like feeling?
Oh yeah,
his,
you
like,
can
fucking,
definitely.
like...
Yeah.
Okay. Cheppy's just gonna yell, "Get away from the cliff!" And she is going to book it back. Oh, click on my boop. 1, 2, 3. So I have 30 feet of movement to there, and then I'm going to prepare an action. I'm going to prepare Eldritch Blast for as soon as I see whatever's making that scream.
Okay. If only someone had a torch. Nissa, it's your turn now.
I'm pulling out a torch. I hear Moonbrook, right, and Raytwin.
So you can light a torch. That will take an action, though.
Moonbrook and Raytwin are still closer to the Yeti than I am. Right.
Moonbrook is right next to the Yeti,
Just
It's-
run.
and I don't
Breathing on me.
think you know that.
Yeah.
You
that's
can't
the
see
thing.
it.
If I don't know that, but I'm so
Listen, you have to
worried
run.
about her.
It is
I'm
chasing.
like-
It is chasing Moonbrook. You have to run.
I'm like super worried about her. So,
You don't have to worry. That's what is guiding us.
but it's Moonbrook.
But it's also a god.
Get away from the cliff!
I think Nissa would just be like, fuck it, she's there and there's something and it's scary, and so she would reckless attack and rage and breath weapon.
So here's what you can do. You can't do all of those things because that's like a million things.
Yeah.
So you can light a torch and move. You can get out your weapon, run towards the sounds that you heard, and try and attack. That's like an attack and a move. Or you can try and activate your breath weapon, but last time you checked, Ray was nearby.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I would run towards wherever I know I think Moonbrook is and just try to attack.
Okay. I think what I'm going to need from you then is a dexterity... Let me see here. Dexterity saving throw, I think? No, acrobatics. Acrobatics check. Because as soon as you start to run forward, Ray is there.
Are we still tied with a rope?
Yep.
This is just a friendly reminder to the players that Whack will not pull the punches on how difficult
Oh
these
shoot!
things
I'm
are,
sorry. I had
and we will die.
It's fine.
Yep.
I'm just taking the first number anyway. You get slightly nudged, Ray. You are right over the lip of the chasm. But it's not enough to make you have to roll a dex saving throw. Nissa barrels past you. Nissa, you're still running. You see that there's a stone path ahead of you. You have control over your character. You decide on where to go. You've spent, let's see, 5, 10 movement so far.
Can I? It's really hard for me to see.
I know. There's a reason for that, because you can't see.
Can I just? Yeah. Can I get ahead of
You start to rush up. That's fine. However, if you had decided to move in any direction that wasn't, well, there wasn't floor there, well, I would have had you make a roll. So, you rush up, and you see Moonbrook about to get struck by a Yeti. And you can attack. So 10. Yep, you still have, yep, you're good. You stop in front of the Yeti. And you attack recklessly. Are you raging? Are you doing anything else? What's happening?
Yeah. So I'm going to rage, and I'm going to... Hold on, I have to check the thing. And I'm just going to swing my halberd and go, "You won't hurt her!" And I just, like swing my halberd in front of me. I'm also, like, roaring. And just losing my shit because I don't know what's happening.
Activate your rage, and so that's you have a check mark on your character sheet. Don't forget that. I'm gonna try and help you guys out here in the beginning when we get yourself acclimated to your characters. But keep in mind, I can't keep an eye on all of the stuff that you have for your characters. So keep track of your stuff. Okay, so rage is activated. Go ahead and reckless attack is with advantage. Go ahead and roll your halberd attack. 25 is a hit.
So I take my halberd and I go, "You will not have her!" And I swing it with all of my might, and I'm just crazed, and I'm gonna hit whatever's in front of me.
Okay, give me some damage. Click on the halberd text in the chat there. For 10 damage, you strike at this. Your halberd slices into the Yeti. And that's it for your turn. Teriel.
He kind of just goes, "More delays." And he sees Leoric in front of him. He can see the chasm. He saw Cheppy book it the hell out of there, and he's just kind of wondering, like, what in the hell did she do this time? He could see that chasm, and he's wearing heavy armor. He's just kind of like, you like these people, but I don't want to freaking, like, I don't want to chance it. So he's probably going to just slightly move. Oops, I thought I had my thing. Probably slightly reposition himself. About right here, so he can get a better view. And he's gonna hold his turn for right now, I believe.
Okay. You can wait for something to happen, and then you can say what action you want to take place.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until if it rampages towards us, then I'll take an action to try to hit it off, hit it without it noticing. I guess you could say off guard. Does that make sense or no? Like if it comes, let's say they run and it comes rampaging after him, where I'm standing.
If it comes within melee range, you want to hit it.
Yes.
Got it.
Strike it.
Okay. Ray.
I'm gonna cast Wild Shape and become a wolf.
Okie dokie.
Oop,
that is a bonus action, and I will give you a wolf token here.
Thank you. Oh, I lost vision on everything. Is that because you're moving things?
Yeah, it's because I gave you a wolf token. I have to give it vision. Let me just check here. It does not have dark vision, buddy.
Awesome. So, before, hopefully, before I changed, I knew the direction, right? I knew the direction of the Yeti.
Definitely.
So I'm going to run full tilt, and as soon as I get close enough to smell this thing, I'm gonna bite at it.
Okay. You stop right behind Moonbrook.
Okay. So you mean like right here?
Right behind Moonbrook right now. Can you see Moonbrook over here?
I can't. Yeah. From where I was here, I can see Moonbrook.
Uh-huh.
Just barely.
Yeah. She's in the
I'm
way.
stuck. Oh shit.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I
Sorry.
didn't move up.
Right. Awesome. How's my wolf jumping action?
Depends on how you roll, I suppose.
Well, I'm gonna try and jump over Moonbrick directly at this thing and bite it.
Leap of faith.
All right. Good luck.
This
I'm
is how
gonna
I
need-
die.
Thrown into the pit.
Please don't roll a 1.
Into the pit.
I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
need
slap
you
you.
to roll. Yeah, this is a strength check, I think.
Dude,
Actually, dexterity check. It'll be a dex check. Yeah, because you're trying to leap over.
And this will be on my page, right?
Yeah.
like-
no.
yeah.
The wolf. The wolf.
It is on the wolf page.
Yeah.
Does disadvantage or anything roll into that? Because I mean, I know it gets complicated.
No. Just a regular check.
Okay, so normal dexterity.
That's a 20. You jump over.
You need a 22.
Oh, you needed a 22.
Yeah. Whack rolls.
You jump over. Now you have to attack.
Right. So I'm going to...
You do have pack tactics that are happening right now, however.
Oh, the
You
wolf
have
has
advantage on an attack roll against a creature if it at least has one of the wolf's allies within 5 feet of the creature.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Yeah,
try and bite with advantage. 17 is a hit.
Yes!
Give me the damage.
Oh, how do I roll damage on this?
Same way you normally do. Just where the attack is in the chat, just click attack.
Oh, I see. Okay.
5 piercing damage, and you tug at it when you pull, and it has to make a strength saving throw. It's very good at those, so good luck.
Surprised you didn't do the gurs, man.
So you grab at it with your teeth, gnawing, and it throws you off. You land behind Moonbrook.
Oof. You didn't crit.
I rolled an 18, by the way, for the Yeti.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he was so close, dude.
That's it for your turn, Ray. Wolf to win, I should say.
Roll.
All right. Now, Leoric.
I can't move my token. Oh, yes, I can. I'm in the wrong. Silly me. All right, so I'm gonna. Jeez, that's scary. Okay. I will move over 1. And while I am here, I think you see. Oh, you can't even see me. So I think while I'm over here, I think you see Leoric looks up, sees this thing, he gets scared, and then he starts. He licks his fingers, and then he starts flipping through an imaginary book. And then after every page that the imaginary turns, starts to become more real. The edges of the book start to sparkle in an arcane light, and he finds some sort of spell potentially. And then he, with his index finger, raises up in the air and points it at Moonbrook, and the runes from this imaginary page start to whip around you and cast protection, or I'm sorry, cast sanctuary. And in that, I will now cast, and then so that's going to be a bonus action, and then as a full action, I will then cast.
On Moonbrook, you said?
That's on Moonbrook. And then as a full action, I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Okay. 20 is a hit.
Damn.
So sailing over everybody's head is a purple, like a small mote of fire. For 8 fire damage.
Okay, time to
You
leave.
see-
Come on, let's go.
You see the Yeti recoil in pain as the fire hits it. This huge patch of fur sort of burn away, leaving exposed blue skin.
Perfect. And then I will move back here.
That's it for the Oryx's turn.
Sorry, what does Sanctuary do again, if you don't mind?
When it attacks you, it has to make a wisdom save. If it fails the save, the creature must choose a new target.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Moonbrook, it's your turn.
Okay.
You were hauling ass, and then people just started running past you. Nissa waving the halberd around like a maniac.
Like, yeah, I turn, like, everything's happening so fast, and I see, Nessa come up with her, and I can't leave her either, and then Wolf Twin just airbutting it over me. I literally turn around, and I pull, no, wait. This side will have the rapier, and I'll try to carve it with the sneak attack because it's distracted by my friends.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
An 11 is unfortunately a miss. You stab
win 'em
at
all.
it, and I think the Yeti sort of like bats your hand away, like as you try and strike with the rapier.
So, at that point, what I want to do is I am going to move, disengage, but I want to disengage by slipping underneath the Yeti to go to the other side.
Okay. Yeah, so you can definitely disengage. However, I'm going to need you to do an acrobatics to sort of go
Absolutely.
underneath. Actually, let me just double check, because you are one size less. I think you can go underneath if you're one size less, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I want an acrobatics roll.
Yeah,
me a
I
roll.
mean, that's fine. I got you.
18. You slide through its legs. Move yourself to where you want to move. I mean, you have your normal movement.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna slip underneath it, and I'm going to get over here. Over here. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. I'm okay with that.
All right.
Yes.
The Yeti. I'll make a roll real quick. The Yeti sees you sort of go underneath its legs, turns, and you are still in melee range, Moonbrook. It will try to attack you.
Okay.
First off, it sees you, and the first time that you really look into its eyes, and it has a special ability called Chilling Gaze. Please make a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, 18. Okay.
You have to make a wisdom save.
What's that?
You have to make a wisdom save. If it's an attack or a harmful spell.
It's a con save. I'm looking at it right now. This is a special Yeti thing.
Oh, it's a special ability.
Special Yeti things.
So, you shake off this horrific visage of this thing, this chilling gaze, and then it strikes with 2 claw attacks, but now it will do its wisdom thing. This was a different thing, by the way, Leoric. So, wisdom saving throw first. Refresh my memory on Sanctuary.
12.
Can you put the spell in the chat? Thank you.
Yes, I can.
Oh, thank God it's 1 minute too.
$15.
All right, they pass.
Sorry, let me make the rolls visible, but it was a 15. I forget that the rolls by default for the monsters, for some reason, are GM rolls. I don't know why.
Okay.
Okay. So, they can target you, unfortunately, with 2 claw attacks, Moonbrook.
Yep.
The first one is an 11, which versus your AC.
Does not hit.
Second one,
Hey.
another 11.
Oh my god, the luck, dude!
Misses.
Moving everywhere.
I'm doing some Matrix shit with these claws coming at me.
Doing a dance like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, actually, these should be with disadvantage. Sorry. They're misses anyway, so we're gonna leave these be. And that's it for the Yeti's turn. It howls with rage.
I give it the finger.
Cheppy, you hear all the screaming and stuff. You don't know what's going on.
All right, Cheppy can't see a thing, and nobody ran back towards her, so she's going to move up. She's going to be standing next to Leoric, and she's going to take out a torch, and she's going to light it.
Okay, I'm gonna light the torch for you. That counts as an action.
Yep.
Let's do...
So right now, I can actually kind of see around the map in like a weird, like, when Leoric moves, I can kind of see stuff. So I don't know if that's a mistake.
No, Leoric has the lantern.
Oh, does he have the lantern on? I didn't think
The glowy coin.
he gave that to
I didn't know if he had that out.
Tech, and Tech
Yeah,
had
he gave it to me.
away.
I was
I
like,
do have a lantern, but I did not light it.
Yeah, I don't think
okay.
there should be any light.
Okay, I will fix that. Thank you.
yeah, they can see the glow from the thing that's in my.
Oh, well, he's got... Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
that's right. We gotta turn
It's
that
just
off.
in his pocket. Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
turn
you
anything
go.
on.
That's
oh,
better.
Hold on. Then that may have changed everything. That does. That changes things. That I wouldn't have been able to make that attack or Sanctuary last round.
Just let it go for now.
Okay. All right.
All right, so with the rest of my movement, I moved 5, 10, 15. Is each square 5?
5.
Okay. Oh, all right, I can move to here, and I'm actually gonna. Can you do? Oh, dash is an action, right?
Yeah, you used one action to light the torch. And
Yeah, I
you
can't
only
do
have your
anything else.
movement. Yeah, I think that's it. If that's where you want to stay.
Yep, this is where I'll stay.
Okay. Nissa.
So the Yeti is in front of me, correct? I mean, from my map, that's all I can see. I can't even see anyone else. I can just see that someone's kind of to my left and the Yeti's in front of me.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm still raging.
You've probably like heard Ray like bite and snarl and Moonbrook like sliding, but there's so many different sounds and whatnot, and you can't see. It's just dark.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my breath weapon to try to freeze the Yeti.
All right. So that's fine.
And I still have rage on, right? But I don't have. I'm not gonna reckless attack because I know Moonbrook.
You can't reckless attack with a breath weapon.
Right. So yeah. So I'm just gonna and use my breath weapon.
Sure. Let's see. I'll tell you what. Roll me a 1d2. /R space 1d2. Slash before the R.
Sorry.
It's okay. Okay.
Wait, what?
Someone's in front of me, aren't they?
Sorry, I just need the appropriate thing here.
That was only a D2. Is that a mistake?
No. I did it for a reason.
In front of me. Yeah.
Yes.
Something.
Someone is definitely in front of you.
Yeah, I knew it. But I can't see. And
What's your breath weapon range?
it's 15. It's a 15-foot cone in front of me.
Okay. Yep. Okay, so... Sorry, I'm looking for my spell effects. That's what I want. All right. There's 15 feet. Perfecto. Okay. Let's do that. Alrighty. What is your... I believe it's a con save, if I'm not mistaken. Head to your spells page. And what is your save DC there?
I think it's an ace plus an 8 plus con modifier. Oh god.
I'm gonna set this real quick. 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay.
So it says 13 and 5?
It's a con save, if I'm not mistaken, for this, right? For cold?
Yeah. Yeah.
And... you attack. You see almost no reaction from the Yeti. Moonbrook, please make a Constitution saving throw. You stand up ready to face the Yeti, and this blistering cold blasts through the cavern. Can you give me your damage, Nissa? It's on the core page, and in the center where the spells and ability and attacks are.
Fuck you, Yeti!
The breath weapon?
Fuck you. Oh no.
Like where you clicked your halberd. It's no, on the core page.
I think I clicked it in the wrong place. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Oh, I guess rage does apply to this. That's interesting. For 8 cold damage, you are blasted, Moonbrook.
No! Do I know this? Do I see her get hurt?
You maybe hear her.
I scream.
No!
As I freeze.
No!
Okay. Is that all you're doing, Nissa?
Yeah. Yes. Where is she? Can I see where anyone else is?
Nope. You see what you can see. This is
Can
why
I-
dark vision is amazing, or a torch
Can
is
I-
fantastic.
Can I pull out a torch, or is that like too many,
Too many actions, yeah.
Yeah.
You can move, but it's up to you.
I don't know where to move to. Yeah, there's... I can't think of anything I can do to actually help
Okay.
anyone.
That's it for your turn, Nissa. Teriel. The Yeti turned around. It didn't come down this way.
No, it didn't. And yeah, so I can see down there pretty decently, and I'm like, well, they didn't leave much room for me to come up and do anything. I guess I'll protect these behind me. So he's just gonna kind of look around, and it really burns at him that he feels pretty useless right now, but he's not gonna put himself and others in danger just because he wants to hit the Yeti. So he's going to take the coin, the glowing coin, out of his pocket and hand it to Leoric for I guess so he can have vision.
What? Thank you.
Let your Azuth guide you. And he's gonna sit there and he's like, if you want to live, I guess you should just stay behind me. I'm not going up there. There's no room. And I don't know what just happened, but I don't think it's in our favor.
So Leoric, it's a basic light spell, right?
Yeah.
It's 20 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Should be enabled now.
I'm going to... Well, since I can move, I'm going to... Oopsie. Okay, did I just click off my character? Please no, it don't. Oh, God. It won't let me click on them again. Do I have to right-click them or double-click them? Or?
No, you're just probably on the wrong tool. Make sure
I'll
you've
just
got...
move them up like this.
Okay.
Instead of... Oh, there we go.
Yep.
So I was going to do it like this. Oh, that's into the wall, so we can't do that. Yeah, Terry looks up, checks, takes his look, and he's like, yeah, I'll come back. I'm gonna save my actions, and if he comes over here, I'll strike. I just look at Leoric like, it doesn't look good.
So I would just like to, and again, I'm not going to do this forever, but I would like to assist because there are people that are new to D&D that don't know all the things you can do. You have javelins, dude.
Yes, I do know I have javelins, but I don't want to miss and hit someone.
Okay.
That is
So
fair.
I am going to
Very fair.
stay back and just chill because one person already got slapped up. So I heard the scream of, ah! I'm just like, yes, let's wait right here. So I'm just going to stay back and be ready for an attack if the Yeti moves up or if the way clears. Because right now it's not clear.
Okay. Rolf to win.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't see it at all where I'm at. After it threw me back. So I'm going to advance. And I'm going to advance. Okay. So now
Okay.
I can see it.
Yep.
It's backs to me, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm next to Nissa, who's a buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to
Attack with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Trying to make this bigger so I can. There we go. It's a fight. It's a 12.
A 12. Unfortunately, that's just barely a hit.
Oh! Okay. Awesome.
Go ahead and
Roll.
roll your damage. For 6 piercing, as you bite into it and try and yank the Yeti back down to the ground, it must make a strength saving throw or fall prone. 17. It stays strong and does not fall to the ground, but you rend its flesh with your fangs for 6 piercing. Leoric.
All right, so Leoric now has a golden coin. He is going to then move back to here. And he's going to place the coin on the ground. And he's going to slide it across the frozen ground. And hopefully shuffle puck it right to between Nissa and Wolf Twin. And then... I don't know what action you want. Is that going to be? Is that a movement action?
I'm sorry. Just say that one more time.
Yeah. So I'm taking the coin and I'm placing it face down on the ice, and I'm sliding it to them.
Oh, I think that's
Is
a
that gonna be a
regular
full
action because you have
Okay,
to
that's cool.
concentrate to aim it.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then I will.
You're sliding the coin, and I think I'll need a dexterity check.
Yeah. Should have swapped coins to a copper piece. Okay, so good old -1.
17, good enough. Suddenly,
Nice.
the area begins to light up right underneath Raytuin.
He hops back and goes, "Yeah, it's not looking good."
All right, Ray, I'm going to do this. This is probably the easiest way. There you go. Suddenly, light blasts up from underneath Ray, illuminating Rolf-Twin's form. And that's it for your turn, Leoric?
Yeah, and then I moved back to Teriel. Hold on, let me just take a double check at my bonus actions. I don't think I have any. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Moonbrook, before it's your turn. Teriel, Leoric, Cheppy.
Oh,
You
yikes.
hear something coming from behind you. Sounds like footsteps. Large footsteps.
It's Mama Yeti.
It's Daddy
I think this is
Yeti.
Daddy, bro.
Daddy.
I'm just gonna whisper to you, Leoric. I think we have company, and not the type that we want. So,
Emerging from the mouth of the cave.
oh, I thought it talked. I was like, oh shit.
You see the form of another Yeti. And it does speak.
Oh. I think he's saying. that
What language is
we-
it? Actually, never mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we won't be able to decipher it because I chose Dwarven. I think Goblin. I don't know.
None of
I
you
have a
speak
bunch
this
of
language.
Okay.
So
I checked.
I think he says something of the lines of, "Get the f off my lawn, or I'm gonna eat you." So.
And that's where we're going to end the session today.
Oh man.
Fuck. No.
I mean,
Why?
Moonbrook had to go and kill the kid.
Look, it was kicking something.
Hey, it was awesome
right?
though. I know. You went with your character's heart. I feel
That
it.
was sweet.
I was just like, no. She didn't even look.
I didn't even want to be here today. Is basically what
She was like, yeah, you do. You're right.
the clerk's line. You know.
I didn't even want to be here today, so I'm going to go ahead and kill a child.
Yeah.
Jake it
With-
through the neck with an
Yeah, with-
arrow.
The best shot possible. I mean, it's sad, but it must have been so awesome at the same time.
Hey, you had multiple crits. Dope.
Oh my
Dopeness.
It's okay,
Yeah.
Moonbrook. None of us know that. So
Yeah, none of us know anything.
Nobody knows
all
you
of
killed
us
a kid.
players, though.
That's
you killed a
true.
kid.
Nissa
God.
is legit devastated that she hurt Moonbrook, like, beyond.
Oh yeah, Moonbrook's just covered in frost and everything. Yeah. So sorry for going so late here, folks. We're gonna. I did check with them beforehand. I told them that we were probably gonna go a bit late. But we're gonna do some quick shout outs to wrap things up. Thank you so much, chat, for being here. Much love to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. I hope you enjoyed the session today. Thank you so much to Aaron. Thank you so much to Myth. Thank you, Proxy. Thank you, Tech. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Wish, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you so much. Let's go around the room. Let's do some quick shout outs. Aaron, why don't you start us off?
Hi, everybody. My name's Aaron Black. I'm an author. I wrote a book called Firewall Down. It's a cyberpunk detective mystery. If you want to know more, you can follow me on Twitter at Aaron B. Writes. Huh? I did it all once.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Tech, why don't you go next?
Hi, I'm Technique, a person you all hate, apparently. As Terrio.
They hate Teriel. They don't hate Technique.
Look here, man. Yeah, they don't hate. Yeah. Look.
Yeah, we love you.
A good story has good twists and layers, and good characters have moments. So, hope you dig the character, even though you don't like them. And you know what? That's an honor to me that you don't like them. Means I'm doing my job. I am very honored to be on this cast with these lovely human beings and elves, and I guess you could say Dragonborn.
Anything we want.
Anything we want, and that's the beauty of it. So, though we are dealing with so much stuff going on in this world today, being here is my escape, and I hope you guys get the same escape and fall in love with these characters and can that's why I'm very thankful of WAC and PB and all the production crew and runners of the table story, one of the best, if not the best RP on Twitch. So if you want to follow me, I do a lot of voices and I get into a lot of characters, and I am pretty much, I guess, passive comedic. Come to my channel. It's twitch.tv/technique, no you no e. And if you want to follow me on Twitters, it's Technique TV. No, you know E, just TV stuck to the end of it.
Thank you so
That's
much.
me.
Myth.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mythomatic, or Cord. You can follow me on twitter.com/Mythomatic to see what I'm up to and when I'm doing stuff. That's it. I'm going to keep it short today. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Make sure you're following Myth. Tess?
Just thank you for having me. Thank you for being here. Every single person on this show is absolutely mind-blowingly incredible, and you should follow all of them, and also Table Story if you're not already. The showrunners here are mad geniuses, every single one of them, and every show is incredible. And honestly, I just look forward to being here every Friday. It's like like Technique said, it's my thing that makes everything else okay. And it's just wonderful. And even though Nissa is not necessarily good at her job, I am having the best time. So thank you so much for sharing it with us and being here. And please follow everybody else. I occasionally stream on my channel at twitch.tv/Tessa, CHKA. Saturdays are the only guaranteed day. That's it.
Thank you so much. Wish?
Hello, it's me, Wish, your girl. And I wanted to say, please do not hate any of these players, even if Moonbrook has a attitude, all right, with certain characters. It's just part. I love every single character here and person, or no, not character. I don't love every character. I love every person though. So make sure you.
That's okay.
The person behind it.
I'll take it.
So, yes, please don't hate. All right. Let's be nice. Anyways, follow me at twitch.tv/Wish, or, let's tell my dad. Go on Twitch. All right? Goodbye.
Thank you, Wish.
Thank you.
Proxy.
Hello, my name is Proxy. I play Cheppy every week. Thank you so much, everybody who's watching. I hope you guys enjoyed another fun session. It's always, the players bring it to life, but more so than that, Whack does. Like, this is just coming from a book. He's been able to imagine everything and create crazy sound effects. His sound effects are the fucking best. And so make sure you guys go and follow him as well, along with everybody else here who is a part of the campaign. I can't English, my goodness. But yeah, we really appreciate everybody stopping by and watching every week. It is amazing. We're probably not going to see you until after Christmas, so I just want to say, because Christmas is my favorite, happy holidays. I hope everyone has fun, and I hope Santa brings you everything you wanted. Oh, I stream on Twitch as well.
Make sure you follow PMS Proxy. Thank you, Proxy. Yes, as Proxy said, we're going to be off next week because it's Christmas.
Oh. We are? Okay.
Yeah, we're off next week for Christmas.
I forgot.
Oh, I forgot.
That snuck right up. Jeez.
That
Table Story Christmas. What do you mean?
That was,
I'm just kidding.
Hey, listen, I'm like, I have no life, so I'll be here.
Either. We have COVID. So I'll be,
Yeah.
I mean, we don't
People have
have
lives,
COVID.
right?
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Same.
In the world, the pandemic.
have-
Official. We all have COVID.
It's
Yeah.
probably good for people to take a break, and I did have 5 shows this week, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a break, buddy.
So next week,
you
there's
Monday.
no Rime, but we will see you the following week for Rime. That's kind of one of the reasons why I went a little long today, just because I knew we wouldn't have a session next week. So you guys are going to have to hold on real tight to the edge of your seat because you got to wait. You got to wait 2 weeks to figure out what happens in this combat.
Year with Rime.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Tomorrow we've got the finale of A State of Affairs, Holiday in Mayford, the sort of Christmas special, and Dying Order has a like a round table that they're going to be doing on Sunday. So make sure you check that out as the show has wrapped up, and they're going to be talking about stuff. And Brad's probably going to drop all kinds of lore and things. It will be mega spoilers. So if you haven't seen the shows, you just have to be aware that there will be mega spoilers. Otherwise, we've got Forbidden Lands on Monday, and then we're off basically for the rest of the week. So Forbidden Lands, we've still got Witchcraft and Wizardry. So Forbidden Lands and Witchcraft and Wizardry. We're off Witchcraft and Wizardry. Sorry. Witchcraft and Wizardry's offered. See why I need a break. Witchcraft and Wizardry's off for 2 weeks, and it's going to be back in January. So Forbidden Lands next week, and then we're off. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Au revoir.